chat and find that out. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if it was just it was someone just piping in saying, you know, that's the way the U.S. servers are, or if that was part of the problem they were having tonight. But chat's so easy to turn off. I can't imagine that was the issue. So it sounded like it was like a real crowded server, maybe. Is
Yeah, I
the
mean, and I've seen stuff on Reddit about how like some of the hacky stuff is back with people stealing items and like even equipped armor and things. So I don't
oh
know.
yeah, with
Maybe,
that.
maybe the U.S. servers are having a lot of bad behavior recently.
Also, is this the first weekend of phase two?
Yeah,
So that I figured tonight might be a busier night.
I mean we've done well on the EU servers. I think. I think with just the two of us, it's worked out. All right, I'm in menu.
Yeah, in fact, this is the time of night that if I play like in the morning, like before noon, I normally hop over to the Australian server.
Mm-hmm.
But if I play at this time, like in the late afternoon, my time, then I almost always get on the EU because I figure it's like 3 o'clock in the morning or something over there.
Yeah.
So I figured that that's a good time, and this should be a real prime time for the U.S. servers from my late afternoon, your early evening, and all the way till like midnight. But then I figure if I get on like 11 o'clock or that late and play, then I'll get on the U.S. servers, and that's normally fine at that point.
All right. Let's see. Invite to party.
Oh yeah,
We'll just go in
putting in
as a crew.
the party invite, and let me accept here. Let me be right back.
Yep. Why is this? There we go. Inactive. Entry labels. What was I trying to change from last time? I had some setting.
I was feeling a little sleepy, so I decided to make some French press.
Oh yeah, the French press is always good for staying awake.
But
All
then
right,
since
I think.
like I got diagnosed recently with like some higher blood pressure, so
Mm-hmm.
my doctor is convincing me to switch to like decaf. So I realized even though I made this, I'll only get a psychological lift out of it.
I mean, hey, the placebo effect is still in effect. It still works sometimes.
Yep. And actually, I enjoy the taste of coffee. I don't think I could ever give it up all the way, except for I can't find any decaffeinated beans that I can grind.
Oh,
Like all the
interesting.
stores around me they sell like caffeinated or decaffeinated coffee, but it's always pre-ground,
Hmm.
even though they have like the whole beans of lots of different kind of flavors of the regular leaded coffee. So I guess I found like I can go order some online and have it like delivered, but that seems like such a hassle.
Yeah, and how fresh is it going to be? I guess with decaf, it maybe doesn't matter that much, but you still want like, I'll go buy some beans and I'll see that the expiration date is like, pretty close, and I'll realize like they're probably a year old by the time I'm eating them. It's like, this is not awesome. All right, what are we doing? I
Wonder
guess we're
how.
gonna do fighter stuff. I just want like an undersuit.
Oh yeah, I'm up for anything. So it.
Yeah, let's knock out
Oh
some
yeah,
event missions until we get bored of those at least, and then go
here's
from
what I found
there.
out about that lab sample because I was on last night and a conversation broke out about him in the global chat. Here, let me get up. Let me see what I'm wearing. I think I was just doing. Let's see. Inventory. But yeah, I'm in my normal kind of heavy armor with the medium legs. At Hurstonstedt still I've been enjoying rocking. But what I did is I just stripped off all the. I just have a what's this gun? Oh, I have my P8 and nothing else because I figured and all my pockets are empty, so I can die in not lose anything.
Yeah, that's a good shout. All right,
Okay,
let
let
me
me
get
see
like
what the.
a tractor beam just in case we need to like
Yeah, normally I'll put a
move
track beam on my back
components.
just in case I want to switch off. Oh, good. Yeah, both missions are 11 at 11. So let me see what my journal says. They should be getting
Oops.
close to. I haven't finished off. Oh, I got 1200 for both phase 1 and phase 2 for headhunters, and 1500 both on phase on the for citizens. So that means phase 1 is done because there's only 1500, and I have a 250 left on phase 2. But I have 300 left on phase 1 for headhunters and 550 left on phase 2 for headhunters.
All right.
So yes, I could do any missions and still profit from any versions of those.
Yeah, I did. I managed to knock out phase one this week, so that was good. And I gave
I've
all
been
of the
having
phase
trouble
two
getting
missions
those
I could
missions.
find a try.
Like, let me try one here. Is every time I try, because I've been going to headhunters and trying to do that 71K one, so I could do that,
Yeah.
yeah, that tractor beam version of it. So yeah, assassinate Klaus. Yeah, every time I do it, it's contract unavailable. So I didn't want to stop and do the bunker missions because that way I have to take more.
Yeah.
I have to take
Yeah, I
guns
got
and
it. Yeah,
stuff.
here's some.
So what I do is every once in a while I'll do one of those 50 pointers, which is why my headhunter phase 1 is going so slow because I'm only getting like 50 points per play session. Because I'll do like one of those per play session.
All right, so I've got all the siege ones that are at asteroid bases. So 70, 44, and 24.
Oh, you're over in
For
Pyro?
headhunters. No, but
Oh,
like the asteroid, whatever they are, the mining doohickeys that they brought in a couple patches back. What ship do I want? So you're liking that Gladiator?
yeah. That is, I got one a long time ago because I just like the idea of like an attack type of plane.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember firing the size 5 torpedoes, and whenever I was using them on, they weren't making a dent. I don't remember what it was, but I might have been doing it like for like a Xeno threat type of thing where I was trying to shoot them at an Idris, which would laugh them off. So maybe that was it. Because I did use the size 9 torps on the Idris long ago on Xeno threat, and those were actually fun. Before they added all the point defense guns.
Right.
So I used to like that. But yeah, this gladiator's been fun. Like I noticed a size 5 torp will it depends on if it's Cuddy Black or the Hurricane because it's the two ships you can get. And the Hurricane I think can take a little bit more damage, but sometimes I'll still one shoot either of them because the guy starts with his shields down, and if you can sneak up on him and he doesn't see you, he doesn't put his shields up in time, so that size 5 can hit him, and he's not too protected and can take all of them out or like 90% of them. And then I put on size 4 attritions on it, so I can just tap the gun a couple times and finish him off, and then just keep on running so the other guys can't get behind me. But the gladiator turns out to be pretty stout, and I actually looked at the numbers, and it's got I think 50% more HP and like 3 times the shields of a Hornet. And I thought I didn't
It's pretty
expect that because
nice.
I thought it was kind of an older ship that wouldn't be that good,
Yeah, I
and
figured
it
it'd be
flies.
comparable to a medium fighter.
I have an easier time lining up the guns on the ship that I do in my Hornet. I think it's because
Right.
the Hornet maneuvers too well, and so I end up kind of overshooting the Pip, where this one maneuvers well but not really good. So it matches my stick style better, maybe. Yeah, I can do the missions, and the way it works out is I do one of the factions, and then complete that mission and just kind of do a little micro jump away to make sure the fighters don't attack me when I'm in my Moby glass. Go do that mission, and then as I'm going back to the third mission, which would be the second one for the first faction, sometimes I end up having sometimes the mission's already there waiting. Sometimes I might have to wait like a minute for it to come back up because it takes about whatever the cooldown takes. For those ambush missions, you end up with little. You have to jump there, then get into the little emissions
Mm-hmm.
cloud, then kind of wait. Like a minute, 30 seconds to a minute for the first guys to come in, and then another 20 to 30 seconds for the target to come in. So there's enough weights built into it that it eats up a lot of the cooldown period, whatever it is.
Well, I'm
And
gonna
then
give
once I
my
fired
my Harbinger a try then, because it's got those size 5 torpedoes and a
yeah,
decent missile package, but it's definitely not
actually
going
I
to be
looked
as
at it.
nimble.
I actually looked at that one. It's got the benefits of those little nose bespoke guns, but it carries 3 torpedoes where the Gladiator has 4. And then what I noticed is the size 3 missiles were good. Is I was trying out different loads, and what I would do is fire 2 size 3 torps. I mean, size 3 missiles, and that takes out a big chunk of the target ship. And that only costs you 16k for a reload. But if I think if you do 3, that's 20, 23k or something. And the size 5 torps are 28k. So it's cheaper to do 3 size 3 missiles. And the Gladiator can carry like 8 size 3 missiles if it wants to. I think right now I have 4 size 3 missiles and 8 size 2 missiles. Because sometimes I notice is the you'll like flare off the torpedo, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'll toss um, like a handful of the size 2s at him.
You ready for me to share these? I'll do them. I'll start rolling
Yeah,
on them. You can get some credit. All right,
yeah.
here's
Let me
the
get out of.
71K.
Yeah, if I just realized I'm just sitting in my Hab flap john. Me
All right,
at least run down and.
here's the 44K and the 24K shared. And let me also get called arms since that actually works now.
I never done the. Actually, I got 2 of them. I think. Let me see which ones I got. Uh,
All right, looks like the middle one. Nice thing is it tells me which one comes through. There you go. That should be the next one.
oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, I like the dialogue of the headhunters more. Run downstairs.
Got a clear shot at the location, but they want me to go to OM1 anyway.
Yeah, never done the 24. Or what kind of ships are you shooting at there? Because I just
I think it's all real small stuff.
like
If I
arrows
remember
and.
right. Yeah, it's like arrows and like a cutter. I don't know. I've just been blasting the main ship and leaving just for expediency.
Yeah, so I do is I kind of hide, wait for it to come in, and then I just pull out, make a dash for him, trying to get him, caught with his shields, not already always all the way
It's like I
charged.
can't. It's not even letting me jump here. Oh wait, I know why. Because it turned off the quantum drive for some reason. Always nice when the game just decides to do that.
Yeah, that's happened to me. It hasn't happened in a while, but it was happening to me quite a bit. And I don't know if it was something that I was doing wrong, that was leaving my ship with the quantum drive off. Where's my gladiator? Excuse me, do another one.
All right, so if it's a Cuddy Black, I should just hit him with 3 bigger missiles, but not the torps. Which I don't think I
Yeah, or
have
even
size
two
speeds.
if with your because I think you have a nice set of guns all on the center line, right? So I think if you just hit him with like 2 size 3 missiles,
Yeah.
and then just burst gunfire right in. In fact, I thought once I shot one of my own torpedoes down. They used to fire the torpedo and then start shooting at him as I was coming in on the pass. And
Hmm.
then one time I thought I might have shot down my own torpedo, so I stopped doing that. I'm not sure if that's possible, but I've heard people talk about shooting torps. So now I kind of shoot the torp, wait for it to hit, and I'm all lined up on them. And then as soon as the torp hits, you start pumping them with bullets, on a straight run towards them. And normally I can blow him up, just as I'm getting to him. So he blows up right in my face. That makes it a kind of, and then I just kind of boost right out the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I figure because this will be the one with the toughest escorts. So as long as I can, get those missiles to connect and then
Those
knock him
escorts
down.
would take me out in the. I was doing my Corsair for a while, and I wasn't using any missiles. I was just doing the guns because it has, the 4s and 5s. So
Yeah.
I would shoot the target, and it'd take me a little while because I had to maneuver, and the Corsair is such a brick now. So I'd finally get the guy down. That means all the fighters are right on me, and they could they could. So a lot of times I'd kill the guy, and the fighters would kill me before I could get out of there because they'd all just be swarming me. And the Corsair is slow, so I'd be trying to boost away, but they could just all stay fucking right on my ass and just pumping bullets in me and take down my
Hmm.
shields, and then just. And even if I escaped, my cargo bay was always broken. That back door was always open. So now let me. Oh, but hear me tell you what I found out about the lab sample.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I was playing and the conversation broke out in the global chat. So it's where's my hanger? Oh, there it is. So it's the lab sample it's in those same blue boxes that that new elevator key spawns in,
Hmm.
or sometimes it can be on like a surface of like a desk, or like in those lab rooms or something. They could just be out sitting on the table. But most people said no, they found it in one of those blue boxes when they were looking for key cards and were surprised by it. And it's a really rare spawn item, and that's why the mission doesn't have a site associated with it. So you're supposed to kind of like the Wicklow missions, you don't accept that mission until you actually get a lab sample. And then once you find one, then it's like, okay, now I can turn it in for $1 million. And it's and and they don't send you to a site because there's a good chance that no boxes at that site would have the thing in it, since it's kind of like the ASD armor. It's on a low spawn percentage.
You're all done. That's one. I'll get you paid.
That makes me feel better that we weren't just missing it like idiots.
Yeah.
And my clue that I thought I
Did,
found, and
does
yeah,
it
it has
say
nothing to
like
do.
lab sample on it, or does it have some other name?
It's a hexagonal, like thermos size object. And so if you see it in your inventory, it says you're kind of looking straight down on it, so you'll see what looks like like a hexagonal coin. It looks like in your inventory
Okay.
because you're looking like straight down at the top of it, and that's probably how it looks like if you see it in a box. And then, but the guy said if you pull it out and hold it, it's about the size of a thermos. So if said if you're looking for it like on a table, it's like a like one of those like Stanley coffee thermoses. Uh, so let me treat my. Yeah, so the idea is you go to the site, because every time you go to an Onyx site from now on, you're always going to want to be looking for those elevator keys, because you're going to want to have the
Yeah.
shortcut down to the snake fight. So while you're searching for those, and those people said that normally they can find one or two of those every time they go to Onyx now. So it's at a lower spawn rate, but it's not as low as like ASD armor. So you're almost if
Okay.
you look hard enough, you can always find one per site. And then that's what we did. We kind of found one key and probably didn't hit all the boxes they could have been in. So you're looking to build up a stockpile of those, and every once in a while you may get lucky and get $1 million payout for a lab sample.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
There's another player here, and I hope that doesn't screw up the mission because they're not hiding in the cloud at the moment. Oh well, I guess we'll
Actually,
see.
yeah, that's happened to me like once or twice where since I used a HOTUS, I didn't pull the stick back to its like that center lock. It was still like at kind of 1% forward. And so I was sitting there waiting for the guy. All of a sudden comes up, mission failed. And I look down, it's like, oh shit, I had drifted, right out of the front of the cloud. It's like, let me grab.
All systems online.
They should be. Oh, and like I normally grab a mercenary still because I noticed that when I was doing with the call to arms, when I was doing the ground missions, I got paid $500, for killing each bad guy. So I'm not sure if like these enemy fighters are considered bad guys or not. I think the main target isn't, but maybe if you end up, shooting one of the escorts, you might get paid.
Right.
So let me grab it just for fun. Now let me see.
Yeah, looks
And
like only
which
two
one?
escorts for this middle mission.
Which one do you need more? You're doing the HH. You want to do
Yeah,
those?
I'm probably not going to do the CFP. Maybe I might do the tier 1 or phase 1 just because I like that blue outfit, but I don't think I will.
Yeah.
I just want to do Hammerhead all the way through. I also don't know if I'll just be able to play enough to get phase 3 done.
Surprise Frontier.
Right.
Yeah, here
Anvil
it is.
arrow located. Come on.
Track. Ready? Are you ready for a share?
Sure.
Here comes a share.
Accepted. It's not giving me target lock on him.
Heard you're running it down.
Let's just go kill him manually.
Hey there, Rambler. Stowe's here. Appreciate you rolling with us on this.
Oh no. Wait, oh no, my special nose guns on the Harbinger don't work. Like the custom whatever guns, I can only fire the big one.
Oh,
It's
look
gonna
at
make me
your
not want to use this.
gun MFDs, and it might be on a different trigger. One of my ships does that. The default puts one set of guns on a trigger that I'd never use, so I always have to go in and
I don't even think I have multiple triggers, right? I just got the mouse.
No, but I think you can set it up so it's like left mouse is trigger 1 and right mouse is trigger 2.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Right
Yeah,
mouse for me does the precision targeting.
Well, I think you can set it, or maybe middle mouse. I know you can set up the mouse to be double triggered. But you might need like a gaming mouse with some extra buttons.
Not a good shit for chasing an arrow with only this stupid big gun. Not my other size 2s.
Oh, did the door open?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll get him, but
Engines offline.
Why am I not lifting on?
Alright.
Online.
Got him.
Come on. Engine's on. I'm not lifting off.
Stowe, gonna send your pay.
What the hell's going on?
I hope you're not still deluding yourself.
Got power. Now my hangar door is closing. Engines 100%. My up thrusters aren't working. Look at the exterior view. Yep, the engines are glowing. Yeah, all the thrusters are off. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's like my My joystick not connected? No, my keyboard's not working either. Oh, wait. Let's see what the fuck is going on here.
Mm,
Power's on.
yeah, I've only got mouse 1 as a fire button. Interesting. Wonder if it's bugged out. So should I do the next one? I guess I'll just make sure I kill him with missiles.
Let me see if I need to repair something. Nope. Repair, restock, everything's at no service. Oh wait, there
Oh,
was
no.
some bug where you couldn't take off, and I forgot how to fix it. I remember people were saying that you were like stuck to the hangar floor, and you could do something to unstick yourself.
Oh, it's that special proximity assist or whatever.
Oh yeah. Do I have that on maybe? Options. I normally have that off. Let's see if I got it on by accident. Right.
I'm like obstructed here. Now let me go to Chirpy. Bounce
Need a
around all
search
this stuff.
on his list. He's like the advanced your key binding lists are so
I
long now you
know.
need like some kind of search feature to get you there. So too many times I scroll all the way to the bottom, don't see it, scroll all the way up, don't see it, then scroll halfway down and then finally see it. So I pass it twice. Sure it's if I remember right, it's in the main game settings. I thought. Default, crosshair. Or is it maybe in controls or keybinds? No.
I think it's a game setting, weirdly enough. Like with the head
Yeah,
bob and stuff that it does.
yeah. That's I just scrolled down the list and back up twice. I didn't see it, but I know I've said it before. That's where I thought it was. Let me go slower this time. Default.
This'll travel. Got a spot picked out that should keep you hidden.
ESP. Bunch of church stuff.
There are a lot of abandoned ships out here. We could probably make a pretty good salvage run after all this Phase 2 stuff is done.
Well, you haven't.
Just keep it cool.
I haven't tried any of that new salvage stuff. Is all activated this patch. Thing I saw this morning while I was having some coffee, which I'm excited about, is that Drake Clipper, which
Yeah, I
is
wonder
they
what
showed that.
that's that weird
Well,
another one
remember
with weird wings.
yeah, they showed some picture of a ship that looked like it had. It was all like in the shadows of like some hangar in the background, but it had
Mm-hmm.
wings folded up like cutter wings, and people were like, "What the fuck is that?" And
Yeah, it looked like
people were.
a Cutlass Black, but with the Corsair's wings on it or something. It was a really weird look to
Yeah,
it.
it was smaller. You could tell it was smaller than a Corsair, so people could tell that it's not a picture of a Corsair, but it had those Corsair style wings, so people were saying that's got to be some kind of Drake ship. So people were saying maybe that's like a new like Drake Golem, size, kind of like what the Golem was to mining. That next
Mm-hmm.
salvage ship is supposed to be like a little, a starter salvage ship. And that looks like it's at RSI salvage, because people said that looks like it's the size of like a Pisces even, which is that's kind of Golem size, something really small. Yeah, I I never saw. Let me just try this. What I'm noticing is with my engines on, it's not, and I go and I move my joystick around. Normally, I see the little thrusters maneuver.
No sign of the target.
Engines off. Engines on. What the fuck? Get out and back in of my ship here. Never had this happen before.
There. I'm picking up the target.
Yeah, my ship's got an ID on it.
Don't know why my missiles aren't locking. There we go. Now I got a lock.
Engines. Engines.
When I turn
And
my
they're not-
engines on,
They are not firing. Alright, screw it.
and my guns fire. What the fucking?
Oh hey, now all my other guns are firing. That was interesting.
I wonder if this server is for me. I'm gonna have to store my ship and recall it.
Yeah, we can change servers. I'll finish this mission and go back. I want to swap ships anyway. This is not gonna.
Adios, shithead.
You're not feeling it?
Well, it's not gonna go well if my weapons aren't gonna work properly. You know.
Stop vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage
There it
facility.
is.
Transferring your crits now. See you next time.
Microtech.
Where's all your moralizing now? You just ambushed and killed friends of mine who were just trying to make the universe safer.
Bring the ship back up. Well, I'm gonna actually just bring it back up and try and see if this resets it. I might. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna bring up another ship to see if it's just my gladiator or if it's.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about Everest being broken, but that was more like hangar doors weren't opening and things.
Bye.
Yeah, I've been doing like one play session a day. You know, since I got my gladiator. I've been having fun with it, and I've never had any problems. It's got all of its armaments. Got no damage.
I mean, the shard's like busy, but not full, right? We're under 500.
All systems.
Microtech, there's 60 people. It's not that crazy. So it should be in a like shouldn't
Oh,
be in
there we
a
go.
bad spot.
That's working.
Hey, good.
Complete.
All right.
Yeah, so it's just it came up from storage funky. Because I've never ever seen that before.
Takeoff complete.
But just like any computer problem, just turn it off and on.
Yeah. That is apparently AWS's problem as well. Let's see.
Landing gear raised.
So, I mean, the heavy fighter was nice. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, but maybe I want a little more nimble. Try that Guardian.
Yeah, I
Got
heard
a
people using that a
pretty
lot.
good missile payload, even if the weapons aren't too bad. I mean, 4
Yeah,
size
the
4s is good
Gladiator-
damage.
This battery hit that real nice sweet spot for me because it feels kind of like a.
Marking a good spot.
Welcome
Should keep it safe.
to the
Where's-
airsoft
yeah, where's
vehicle
my
retrieval
cloud?
system.
There it is. And it's fast, like 215.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the ships.
whereas like the Corsair is under 200, but it's like the Gladiator is only like 5 meters per second slower than my Hornet.
I'm gonna share my next mission with you.
Okay. Accepted.
So,
Yeah, between the two of us running these, we should be able to get a good amount of rep done.
hey there, Rambler. Soldier.
Where am I
Appreciate
on
you.
this? 575 out of 1750, so still have a lot to do. But we certainly don't have to complete it tonight. That would be.
Well, I've been able to do like 6 or 8 in just like play session because and that is normally like that exhausts all my weapons, and then I come back and I've been actually paying for rearming because I'm actually still profitable because one torpedo is like 28
Mm-hmm.
and you get paid 71, so I figure that's a nice still profit for a mission. I don't feel like I need to cheese it and crash the ship in to get the free reload. Yeah, I saw a guy recommending the Eclipse for these missions, and I thought that's not right.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Well, these ships
'Cause
are
how
so
much? How much
small.
is a size 9 torpedo?
It's like 300K, I think.
Well, and you also
So,
doesn't it have like a minimum arming range. Like the missiles you can fire at, up to like 1,500 meters from your target. But don't
Yep.
you have to be further away for the larger torpedoes?
What's your lead animation?
yeah, I think, but you start out like normally when the other guy jumps in, he's like 7 to 8K away from me from the admission cloud. So I bet with the size 9 torpedoes, you can come out of the cloud, kind of you're flying away from the target, and you then do a kind of a half loop back on the target, and at that point you're probably right. You're within the size 9 torpedo. But that torpedo is as big as the ship you're trying to kill, which seems like an overkill. And it's like what 4 times the mission reward, or more, maybe 5 times the mission reward. Here's my guy. Oh, I didn't get my missile, my torpedo ready.
Hurricane this time.
Shields.
It had a weird animation there, like my torpedo blew up early, and I thought, what the? I thought it hit an asteroid, but then I could still see the missile icon still moving towards the target, and then it hit the target, but I didn't get an explosion. But he was all red after that. It's like an animation desync. Right now, let me find a quantum marker to hit. There we go. See if I'm still in. Yep, I can still see Aberdeen, so. Let me check my journal. Yep, climbing. So I'm gonna grab another. On tracks.
Scouted this place a few days ago. Marked a good spot for you to perch up.
I guess I'm gonna have to try one of these 44Kers now. Let's see. Siege. Should tell me what the bragging about, hot shot. Was that? Is this one of the ground? Oh yeah, I gotta be careful because there's ground ones on Siege
Yeah, you
for
gotta
lower prices.
gotta check for the asteroid-based things. What kind of missiles do I have on this? 24 Ignite 2s. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Yep, Hornet. Accept. Ready for a share?
Yes, sir.
There's a share inbound. Let me track it.
Hey, it's Stokes.
Hey, well, how
Thanks for
come it
picking
didn't
up the slack.
finish? Go to asteroid. My mission didn't complete.
Is it doing that?
Yeah, it's
Unless
still
you've
in
got-
my box.
Unless
And I
that's
got.
mine, is it mine that it's looking at?
Oh, let me look at my.
Because I've also got an Anvil Hurricane one that I'm doing right now. Just waiting for them to pop in.
Okay, yeah, that's yours then. Okay. I was thinking I just did that. Yeah, because let me see if I have a completed Anvil Hurricane. Yep. There's Titan, Arrow, Drake. Yeah, all right. There we go. That confused the hell out of me. I thought I just completed that bastard.
Time to earn your creds. Keep a
Hey,
lookout.
it's Stokes. Thanks for picking up the slack.
Picking up some
More
assholes.
work than I know.
No sign of the target.
Yeah, so this will be good because I almost considered taking off my size 2 missiles and just replacing those with size 3, so I was just gonna have just the torps and the size 3 missiles. But I hadn't done that yet, and now I can use these size 2 missiles on the Hornet.
Scouted this place a few days ago.
Well,
Marked a
look
good
who
spot.
decided to show up.
How many escorts are in these lower ones? 'Cause I think the 71 has 4 escorts.
Like 2 of them, I think. Okay, so those missiles said locked, and then didn't track the target at all.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm not good at missiles, so it's a lot of times I send out a missile on its own path, and I thought I was locked, but I wasn't. So what I start doing is I'll cycle the target right before, because sometimes I kind of come out of the cloud, line up on them, and it says lock, and I've been suckered into doing that, and that almost always misses. So I come around, point at him, cycle the target on and off of them, and wait for that next lock. So I think what happens is when it kind of half selects him as a target. If you don't have any targets selected, if you line up on him, the missile will lock, but he's not selected as your target. Is what I found out. I think that's what's happening, which kind of makes sense, maybe. This is my cloud. Yep.
Thanks for sorting that out. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Transferring your
Time to
creds now.
wait.
See you next time.
Yeah, I like this headhunter guy because he calls it like, "Here's some assholes for you." Oh, we don't got the
Yeah.
asshole we wanted.
Yeah, it's a little more
It's a
enjoyable.
chick for the CFP, and she's like, too goody two shoes.
Alright, so there's your Hornet mission. Let's see if I have
Anyone tries to mess with us, you handle it.
Extract Revenge,
Here we go.
Ambush.
I don't see the one we're looking for yet.
Oh, 3 escorts. Let me see what they are. A Titan, and or is that 3 Titans, or did I get the same guy 3 times?
You said you still needed phase 1 missions?
Yeah, I need a handful of the phase 1 headhunter only.
Alright.
Like I said, I've been trying to get I keep checking the 71K
Well, look
ones,
who decided
Yeah.
to show up.
but I can never get it to accept. And so I have to do the 50s, and those are just so slow.
Hey there, Rambler. Stoles here.
Pick the
Appreciate you rolling
Dominators.
with us on this.
Shields hit.
Ooh, shields hit.
Target
Boom! Yeah, it only took one size
Now that
2
you're here,
missile
marking a
for
good
the
spot
44Kers.
nationwide.
Yeah, they're much
What's
weaker.
up? Oh, gonna send your pay.
You leave us alone. You're just a slave to the credits and corporations who don't wish.
shields offline.
Sit tight.
My signal
Got word
cloud.
they're on their way.
And they do kind of force a lot of downtime just with waiting in the cloud. You know, it's only like maybe a minute,
Yep.
but probably helps spread people out a little better than the other missions.
Well, it's for that immersion's sake, maybe.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me because I normally have like a drink or something, so that gives me a chance to kind of lean back in my chair, take a sip off the drink, and. But
Dude,
I think that's how I
if you
was
like
reading.
these, right, your yellow level, like there'll be yellow level ambush missions and orange level ambush missions. So you can definitely
Yeah,
keep
I was-
doing these, you know, this style of mission.
Yeah, a nice side effect, but I was wondering about that because I think part of the part of the thing that gets me hooked on this one is you get the scoreboard, and so just
Yeah.
kind of working towards the prize. Truly want. Let me try.
The paints for the things that we aren't going to buy.
Yeah. Oh, and there's supposed to be like another mystery ground vehicle coming.
I like
It's like
Brevity's
it-
idea
it-
it's a Ursa Medevac competitor.
well, no, what people are guessing it's an AA version of that, the one that we get the paints for this event, that MTC.
Right. Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
an AA version of that thing is what the. And then there's there's an argument going on that other Discord is because most people think the Hermes is a cargo variant of the Apollo, except for one guy that's really pushing that it's a Mercury competitor of the Apollo, which isn't the Mercury already an our size ship?
There.
The Mercury is a Crusader ship.
Oh, not the Mercury. What's that new one that's oh, maybe that's what he's been. I kept thinking was that other the Meteor.
Oh, yeah.
But I think
Yeah,
he's been
that's
typing
RSA.
Mercury, and I've been reading Meteor. And that actually makes more sense because I thought the Meteor's already an RSI ship, and the Apollo's way bigger. So it made better sense that it was a cargo variant of that. But then they talked about it. They put something on it that made it seem more combat-y. I don't remember now.
I could have
See if
sworn
there-
that CAG said the Hermes was a cargo variant. Like, I thought they said that.
Yeah, I think and that's what most people are saying. It's telling the guy he's ready for a share.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Here's another
Gonna send your
Cutlass
pay.
Black 71K 100-pointer.
All right, accepted it.
Hey, it's Stoles. Thanks for picking up the slack. Got more work than I know what to do.
Shields on. Shields offline.
We're running this down for us.
How the hell do you think this is going to end? We die. The outlaws of Pyro and the scum, just like them, will just keep on killing.
Oh, and I also heard that they got a client and server hotfix in QA. So maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday next week, they might have to do one of those. It sounds like it's a client server pair. So they'll have to do one of those, Tuesday, Wednesday maintenances where the game goes down for an hour when they switch, both. But I wouldn't mind that. Cause I'm disappointed about not having those, having half the Onyx site all taken out, especially since I need that mirror helmet. Still two mirrors. It flushed all the stuff that's behind that wall that is broken. So
I'm not getting any of
I
these
had
new
enough for
siege
the
missions.
I had enough for the mirror, the shiny mirror suit, and keeping a mirror. I was ready to do one of my first Wicklow purchases ever.
Yeah, I've seen so many people complaining about those, though. It's just been a mess.
Well, yeah, I should have done it before, but I thought, if I do it right before the patch, they're gonna steal it from me. So I waited, and then right after the patch, Wicklow busted, and they stole all the stuff I collected.
Whatever, I'll just take a 24K and do that. Here, I'll share it.
All right, I'm in my cloud waiting. Here it is.
Just give me something to do while I'm waiting for the other one to spawn in.
Hey there, Rambler. Stoles here. Appreciate you rolling with us on this. Stoles here. Heard you're running this down for us. Appreciate it.
So you like the headhunters because he's got a beard?
This'll do. Got a spot for you down the
Yeah.
street you hit 'em.
And I feel like CFP is like a,
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
right, like the Frontier fighters we're fighting, like originated as part of CFP, kind of.
Thanks for picking up the slack.
And
What's your leader?
CFP is trying to, like, maybe neo-Messerite, kind of a weird political group. You know,
Yeah, I don't
right?
know
Like
any of
when you kill somebody, she comes on and she's like, I had hope for a better empire, and I can't
that
believe
Amelia
people like
boy.
you are out there. Yeah, it's all about bringing the empire back, and you're like, right? So like, the imperial empire, not the like new democratic empire thing that we've got going on. At least that's my interpretation of it. I might be a little
Well, one
off
guy was
there.
saying that he thought that
Yeah.
CFP is like Hurston. It's like Hurston and Pyro.
Yeah, I think
Kinda
she
like
used to work for Hurston.
So it's kind of like the corp.
Yeah. That's why I'm excited for Nyx, though, because it gives us like the actual in-lore counterpoint to Hurston, where they like are the workers who fled the imperial oppression and are opposed to like the corporate control and all that. It's like, yeah, they could
Oh
be
yeah,
cool
we
at Levski.
get multiple new factions. I know there's at least one, but
Nicely done. I'll wait for these convoys to come in. Let's see if I got my 71K yet. Siege, there it is.
oh, I
Accepting
just got my
offer.
phase 2 reward.
All right. Well, I'll share this anyway.
Uh-oh.
Share inbound.
Hey there, Rambler.
I cut on my
Appreciate you rolling with us on this.
Nabo too early.
What's up? Stoke. Gonna send your pay.
Okay.
Yeah, I should come take over that gunner seat for you for a bit. I'll knock these two out and we can run a couple together.
I actually thought about that because it's only two Panthers,
Time to earn your credit.
and I normally just do like a hit and run, so I don't think there's that much time to actually have any fun unless you kind of stayed around and shot the other fighters,
True.
just because you wanted to and not make any progress by doing that. And I think this ship it doesn't compare to the Hurricane at all, because the pilot gets the same guns, 2 size 4s in either of them, but you get double the turret power in the Hurricane. So I thought for any kind of turret play, the Hurricane just beats this ship hands down. But other than that, it kind of feels a lot like the Hurricane. It's like that it feels like I get the same maneuverability, and it seems like it's tougher because I just took a missile there. Because I noticed once I go into nav mode, I can't drop the chaff anymore. Oh,
There you go,
I
finally
pointed
got
at
some missile
Magnus
hits.
and didn't do my double click to get right out of. I'm gonna have to jump all the way back to Hurston. Oh, I hope I didn't jump. Well, yeah, I still got. It came up red, and I thought, oh shit, I jumped too far.
Sharing the mission with you. It may not let you take it, I don't know.
Nice one. I'll get you paid.
No, I've seen guys, because
Why the hell did you
at that
leave us
other
alone?
Discord I'm on,
You're
that's
just
normally what they're doing.
corporations
Like
who
on
go
like
to
I think they have like
Hey there, Rambler.
a couple of like little play
Appreciate
sessions
you
a
rolling.
week, and they're grinding these missions out. So I've seen some guys post
Scouted this place a few days ago. Marked
their
got
journal,
spot
and
for
they
you down
have
the trail.
it keeps counting after it hits the completed.
That's good.
So say you have like 4,000 out of the 1,500 you need, and it's supposed to be like the race for Stanton. It's supposed to be a race, right? So you should be wanting to. But I noticed if you look at anytime you look at the stuff, they're within like 100 points of each other. So you can tell most people are just like I was doing. You just go out and you take a headhunter mission, then a CFP mission, then a headhunter mission, then a CFP, and
Yeah.
you work the pool down that way, and so they're staying lockstep.
It's another reason for me just to do the headhunters.
To give them that little boost.
Yeah, maybe I'll be the one who is responsible for them winning. Everybody else is too greedy, you know, they just want all the rewards.
Yep.
No loyalty.
Let's see, recon search. Gotta learn the name of it. Extract Revenge. Anvil Arrow. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm gonna do a 44.
Yep.
Are you ready for a share? Share
Ready,
inbound.
sir? Got it?
Sit tight. Got word they're
Yeah,
on
with
their
two
way.
of us, this shouldn't take that long. I'm already halfway through.
Heard you're running
Hey,
this
it's
down.
Stokes. Thanks for picking up the slack.
Yeah, with this hit and run style, it goes so fast. The only thing you're waiting on is that emission cloud shit. Where's my emission target? There it is. There we go. And since the ships are small, even if you're doing missile spam like this,
Picking up some contact.
you can stay out a long time without having to do any kind of
Mhm.
reloading. Because I was always bad about the like using the clips, like on the old Xeno threats. You'd get 3 missiles out, and then your torps out, and then you have to run back and reload. All the way back to that Mikkel 2, and then jump all the way back to the Xeno threat marker, and you spent most of the time. You'd have 30 seconds of shooting torps off, and then you have 2 to 5 minutes of reloading. And it didn't seem too balanced, just for playtime. So I like this. This ship has been, like I'll go out in a whole play session and just never have to rearm. It's funny, the very first ambush mission I ever did, I didn't get into the emission cloud in time because I wasn't used to these sites, and so I spent too much time like searching for the emission cloud, and then I came on the backside of the rock it was on, and then I had to fly around the rock, and so I ended up not getting into it in time. And even though that was like months and months ago, every time I see one of these emission clouds, I race in really quick and end up with like a minute to wait. Thinking I'm not gonna make it in time.
This hurricane's outmaneuvering me. Oh, get him, get
Yeah,
him.
the Hurricane is noticeably harder than the,
Got
the
it.
Cutlass Black is just a piece of cake.
Smoke him if you got him. Time to wait.
And I think you can cheese it if you accept a Hurricane. You can just abandon it, and then the next one will be a Cutlass Black, maybe.
Where's all your
I mean,
moral
it's
They
fine.
haven't done it.
I'm happy to fight all of these guys.
Yeah, so
Just trying to make the universe safer.
I don't like the. Because one time I was coming back to reload because I had used up all my ordnance, and I was coming back into Hurston to land. It was in my play station, and I thought, you know what, I should just barrel it right into the station, because then it'll put me into the bed and I'll log off, and then my ship will be all rearmed, free next to my play.
Good for a share.
Yep, but I couldn't talk myself into it. Especially when I figured out, that you were making progress, profit still. But it turned out the torpedoes were, if I had to pay like 80K for them,
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
let's
not bad.
that would have been
Size,
different.
the
Maybe.
size 5s were good. That's what I'm thinking with the Paladin. I might just do all size 4s because they're still like pretty hefty missiles.
Yeah,
Even though you only have, I think, 6 of them, you probably need to fire 2 to take down a medium-sized ship. Alright, hide signature, boop, boop.
did it fire? Never came out. Come on.
Yeah, the torpedoes are weird right now. Or all the missiles are weird right now.
Oh.
Weapon system destroyed.
Oop, that didn't sound good.
Yeah, I got my weapon just.
I am available for a rescue.
Well, no, I didn't think my torp fired because it's on a little delay because this has like a little like bomb bay,
Thanks for sorting that
so the
Mhm.
bomb bays have to open and then the torp comes out. But I never saw it come out. But I have to look at the. And that confused me enough that I ended up taking a missile. But I don't look too. Oh yeah, my wings are kind of red. Let me see what I lost. We take a little micro jump here. Hit this moon. We just hit a quick repair on one of the moons here. I'm curious to see. Oh, I'm still in that. So I got my 2 guns still. And
Picking up some assholes. No sign of the target.
oh, I lost 2 missile racks. I got both the
Uh.
missile racks on one side, looks like. That's another thing about these torpedoes. They're the most expensive, but they're in the kind of center section that's more protected.
Shields offline.
Try some of those size 3 bombs because you can put those on the wing racks.
No, not in the
Not
the
on the
Gladiator.
Gladiator? The ship that's
listed
literally
as
a bomber? Yeah,
It says bomber on the ASOP, but
right?
no missile racks fit on it, and that is just so fucking disappointing. And there's no paints for it at all. There's never been a Gladiator paint, which is, I guess, why people were putting it in that last ship competition,
Mm-hmm.
because they were gonna force CIG to do a paint for it for the first time ever. But it didn't make it. It didn't make it, far enough along in the dregs. Bezdek. We hop down to Bezdek and repair and rearm. Haven't been down here in a while. This reminds me of some geomining. I did that once or twice after we did that PL hangout where we went out geomining. I actually had fun doing it, but then it's fallen off my radar.
Thanks for sorting that out for us. Transferring your crits now. See you next time.
I think that's a bad thing about these timed events, though, is they kind of sucker me in to concentrating too much on them because they're timed, you know.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
gonna go
it's definitely a bit of an abusive design, but it keeps me occupied too. All right, recon, siege. It's the medical
What I like with
station. I
like
don't really want to do that.
with the Onyx stuff is, I enjoyed that. I did it a lot, but then if I wanted to do something else, I didn't feel like, because I actually went out to Pyro a couple times and did things in Pyro, but I noticed both that race for Stanton and this one, I haven't left. I haven't taken any trips just around to have fun. What happened to my base? Oh, there it is.
Repair here. Yeah, I like this MX. I think you'd like flying the Guardian. It's definitely a bit more, just because it's so nimble. You kind of get in there and, put those attrition 5s to work. It's usually a pretty good setup, dual attrition 5s.
Down to my landing pad here, and there's a colony bouncing all around it. So I'm gonna have to be a bad citizen and take the bigger pad.
Well, it's not like you're getting out and leaving it there.
And after these sites were so busy, now they're just ghost towns again.
Landing gear deployed.
That's one thing I did like about that race for Stanton. You're just going to places where there was a lot of activity and.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
The universe felt full during that event. Landing.
Takeoff complete.
Okay, the only thing I haven't tried on this yet is I had 2 of the size 4 ballistic Gatling guns. They have 2,000 ammo. What are those? The
Revenants? Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. They're pretty great.
So right now I have attrition 4s on this because I forgot to pick it up at a site that sold them. So then I was back at Hurston, so I just put the attrition 4s on it. And those are really good. But I thought with this kind of hit and run style, I was thinking I could exhaust the guns and the missiles at the same time, and just go back and I'd be reloading the missiles anyway. So it's. Oh, I was wondering why I was climbing so slow, so my gear down.
Landing gear raised.
All right, now. There it is. I'll go to Trillo. Oh, did I get it? I might have got one of those assassinate missions by mistake.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I did. Now I'm in the wrong ship though. I'm gonna have to. This is where I just fucked up. Here, let me do the other.
I can come provide some air cover while you're on the ground, getting that body or whatever.
It's one of the FOBs. So that those are respawning pretty quick because everyone's hitting them. Let me just. What I'll do is I'll do the contract that I thought I was getting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna share my
let me get out.
Hey, it's Stokes. Thanks for picking up this.
Let me get a 71K regular one for this ship, then I'll just go change ships real quick and knock that one out quick. Recon Geez. Yep, here it is. Fighter Squad, Cutlass Black. I always enjoy those. Ready for a share?
Yep, ready?
Share on the way.
Alright, and you got mine?
There, Rambler.
Yeah.
Soldier, appreciate you rolling with us on this. Hey, it's Stokes. Thanks for picking up the slack. Hey there, Rambler. Soldier, appreciate you rolling with us on this.
What happened to all my quantum mark? I hate this when all the quantum markers disappear on you. Oh, I'm in SCM. That'll make them disappear.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'll blame the game for being stupid again.
No, but it does that a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You have to jump
Actually,
to
it
the
caused my
planet,
death
or...
once. I was leaving Grimhex and I came out of the place and immediately started getting attacked by somebody. And so I popped in the nav mode and was gonna jump away quickly, but then no no quantum markers, and then my shields are down, so I'm taking fire. So then I had to go back into SCM and try to boost away, but I was in my Corsair, so it wasn't boosting anywhere. And also the next thing I knew, I was dead. And like an idiot, I had loaded up my course. I bought a bunch of stuff at Grimhex. They have some components there that like they didn't have like Hurston or Everest, so I bought like some shields and some other components, and it was right before patch too. So I thought, should I just let the patch bring these back? And I thought, no, yeah, I'll be immersive and haul them back myself, and I lost them all.
Oh, yeah. It'll get you every time.
But see, that's nice about the game is now I have a story to tell.
That's right. Yeah, I'm enjoying having some ship combat to do. There's been so much FPS gameplay recently. Whether it's like the actual events or just all the stuff coming in from, the new content they've added.
Yeah, but you're right. It's been way too heavy on FPS, for a space sim game.
Right.
They really ignored like all the. Oh, there's a new set of missions that are starting to come out. I think in 4.4 is one of the new factions is that
Watch your radar and make sure no one catches us off guard.
like PETA group or Sierra Club environmental group, and they have missions where you have to like thin out herds or transplant animals to like a new location.
Oh.
But they said
Are we
it's gonna be.
Are we gonna get to stun the animals? Get stun guns finally?
Well, actually, I don't know that, but people have been excited about maybe it's for that Titan that has got the prison cells. So you'll get to use those because you have to like capture some Copians or something like that, and then transport them to a new site. So they're gonna have to give you like a new cargo container, or use those like little bounty prison holders or something. So people were thinking it's kind of like the tier 0 of actually capturing people, but you'll do it with animals first.
None of these missiles are going to track the target. That's really annoying.
Yeah, like I said, like I have to like double click on the
Second
target.
Volley's getting them.
But yeah, I'm not good, and then the UI lies to you. It says lock, and then it stays locked. Because in fact, I did that with when I was shooting those size 2 missiles. I got one lock because normally
Watch your radar and make sure no one catches us off guard.
I actually used
them. All his escorts are right here. Oh no! Come on, I'm really laying into him. Take him out. Take him out. Got him. God, can I jump out of here before this missile hits me? I had to fire 3 volleys of missiles at that hurricane, but the first 2 didn't take.
Well, all these ships are missile spammers. all the escorts
Yeah.
start spamming you. So that's why I've been having fun with these missions, because it's that even doing like this hit and run style, they still end up being fun because there's a lot of action. You get a lot of action in the like in a little burst of activity.
You ready for a share?
Nope. Right in the middle of
Yeah,
my
no
combat.
worries. Getting pretty close to being done here.
Oh, I missed with my missile. I have to do a little janking.
Soldier, heard you're running this down for us. Appreciate it.
2 that went wild. Oh wait, no, came back on him. There we go. That was weird.
Nice.
It went way off to the side, and all of a sudden it just turned and went right towards him.
Yeah, server conditions are probably a little wonky
Oh
too.
yeah. The missile was complaining about rubber banding.
You're all done.
I haven't had too bad a desync or anything. I've had
I had
occasionally
one night
they've,
it was
they've
kind of
popped
bad,
around.
and it was so bad I was thinking I was gonna have to switch servers, but then it stopped. But they were really teleporting and jumping around, and I thought this is not gonna be fun.
A major torque imbalance.
Yeah, I just got.
Hide this in this mission cloud and then share with you.
Just keep cool and don't lose your head. Don't
I'm gonna
forget-
go switch ships really quick and.
Yeah, here, let me share this
Get my-
contract before I forget. There you go.
Get my cutter out and just fly over with the tractor beam and grab that guy quick. Oh. For some reason, I thought I was going to Everest and I was jumping to you.
Yeah, maybe we overlapped a little bit.
No, I think what happened is when I flushed my mission, it gave me the mission target for your base that you're going to. And so I saw the mission thing, and just out of habit, I jumped towards it. But in my mind, I was thinking I was going to Everest. Here we go. Luckily, I caught it quick enough that I didn't end up at like our corpse orbit. And so I've noticed that I looked like 37 gigameters. Everest is not that far.
Run out of fuel.
Make sure
No, actually, the Gladiator should have pretty good fuel tanks, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm at 85 after all the. Yeah, I've never like I said, I go out in a play session and I can do the whole play session on one gas tank and one set of missiles, and fly back with normally with a little bit of damage that I have to repair. But I looked at the hit point numbers for the Gladiator and was shocked at how sturdy it is, and it's got 6K shields. And I think the Hornet only's got like 2K shields, so it's 3 times the shields and 50% more hit points. I think the Hornet's got like 20K, and this has got 30K hit points. Which is like the Cutlass Black's got 30K hit points. So it can take some damage, which is fun.
You're all done. I'll get you paid.
I hope you're not still deluding yourself to think that you're doing the right thing here. Now you're just an assassin, killing good people.
Hooked on that last hurricane. Maybe I should go repair first before I do anything else. Especially since my siege missions aren't up.
I probably shared this ground mission with you. That's weird 'cause I was so
yeah.
used to the target places when it said go to that with Trillo or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that always seems to stick on. So whenever I see like the destinations that site, I think, okay, this is bugged, and I'll go in and it says, contract unavailable. I landed this guy without his landing gear once, and the only
Yeah, I
thing
feel
it
like
did
I'd keep doing that.
when I was on the outside pad because I was just gonna stop for a quick like repair. So they still had lots of missiles, but I had just taken some some pretty significant damage. So I thought I'll just go back and do a quick repair, be right back out. And so I came in, belly landed it, and with the Gladiator, that's where the torps are. So I hear like weapons destroyed or something. I'm like, what the fuck? So I looked and I had two missiles or two torpedoes that were destroyed. And I thought, God damn it, that's like 50K and actually almost 60. So then um I looked and the two missiles were still on the landing pad with attached to that little swing out bomb bay door. So I actually went back, landed, hopped in my Corsair, flew out, picked up the two torpedoes, flew back, saved them. So actually, yeah. So I still have. I think I don't know how to. Actually, I'm gonna check if they're still there because I thought if I come back and do a rearm, does it try to take it out of your inventory first, or do you have to kind of manually load that with that vehicle mobiGlas feature? I bet that they'll just stay in my inventory until I do that.
Contracts. Priority.
Yeah, if you want one of these gladiators, you can get it all, buy it and get it all kitted out. And actually, I switched all the torpedoes to and missiles from their, I think default they're all cross section, and I switch them all to not IR but EM. So I have a
Yeah.
full EM loadout. So I did all that, put all stealth equipment on it, and it's got like a 8K maximum detect range, which is nice because that's about the same distance that the target spawns in at. So you can come out of the mission cloud and he hasn't seen you, and you might get that first shot with his shield down, which I love. Now where's my cutter? Grab that. Go grab my tractor beam. But you can do the whole thing for under 5 million. It's like 4.8 million for the whole, for buying the ship and getting it all kitted out.
That's pretty good. Alright, I'm going to share my next ambush mission with you.
Hey, it's Stokes. Thanks for picking up the slack.
And let me advance my I think I only have 3 of these to go because I think it was like 1,200.
Yeah,
So
it looks
this
like
will
I did
be,
not get the share on this one, so if you have a chance to share it.
yeah, let's see, let me
Now that
check.
you're here, we're marking a good spot that should keep your safe quiet.
On track. Oh. So that's yours. Yeah. All right. Ready for share?
Ready?
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Time to wait.
Have a go to Trillo. Recon assassinate. Oh wait, it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
That's weird.
let me try it again.
Let me make sure I don't
Share.
have it. Yeah, I only have my. I don't know. Eh, don't worry about it then. Just go for it.
Here, let me try one more. Are you in a good spot?
Yeah, I'm
Let
waiting
me
for
try
the timer.
share.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I must not be eligible anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's weird because
There it goes. Oh, now it
I'm.
just popped up. Weird.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
my it was weird. My share light came back on, but then it went off.
Yeah, it just must have some kind of probably back end delays.
Stoves here. Appreciate
Oh
you
yeah,
rolling with us on this.
I can
Stoves
see
here.
that. It's like
Appreciate
mission
you
shares
rolling
probably
with
have a
us on
low
this.
priority.
Yeah. How busy is the server? I'll pull it up. Oh, 518. 101
For Saturday
here. And,
night,
yeah.
and a lot of U.S. guys are over there, dirtying up the EU.
Right.
This isn't bad. I haven't got any hanger. I've hit like right now I'm getting a 1 in the hanger queue, but normally I've gotten hanger request right away.
Watch your radar and make sure no one catches us off guard.
Picking up some assholes. No sign of the target.
Yeah, like I said, it's like right after. So like this should have been a busy night because it's like last night was Halloween. Oh shit! Oh, gotta turn my engines on. I was thinking I'm stuck to the pad again.
Game's just trolling you hard now.
I'm trolling myself.
Man, all right. Let's hope the missiles can hit this hurricane this time around.
Yeah, that's actually this is. I'm glad I'm doing this because that's my missile play was horrific because I never ever shoot them. So this is actually giving me a lot of practice in kind of managing the missile locks and and being able to. And one thing which has actually caused my death twice so far is I go and I use the G key gives you like more like missiles. So if I'm gonna shoot like the size 3 missiles, I'll go in and shoot 2 of them, which so sends out a little volley. But that also ends up switching your guns from fixed gimbal to manual gimbal. And I don't know how to shoot manual gimbals at all. So I'll go in and start shooting. Like, what the fuck's going on here? My guns aren't working, and they're shooting all in weird angles. And I'll look up and I'll see it's set. My gimbals are set for PM rather than PF. Because when you hit that G key to increase the missile number, it also switches your gimbal mode, even though your guns aren't active.
It's rubber banding now.
So now I've got
time. He's down.
Yeah, at first I was always happy when I saw the Cutlass Black because that when I was first starting out in this ship because I thought that was the easier one and I was still practicing. But after I've done a bunch of these Gladiator runs, now I actually kind of enjoy when I see, oh, good, it's a Hurricane. Like it's yes, my skills. Yeah, I'm so glad because I've always, like I said, I've always wanted to love the Gladiator, and there's just I've never found a purpose for it. So I'm so glad that I can finally have one in my fleet and actually using it like this so much.
It's definitely a ship I've always wanted to check out. When I look at like what ships would I want to put on my Liberator, that's always like a good contender because it's like, okay, if I'm gonna bring a fighter, I could fit, a Hornet, right, or a Saber or something like that. But what if I want something that can punch up a little bit? Like, what would I put? I'm like, well, the Gladiator's a good option because it's basically the same size as those other ones, but you can carry the torpedoes, right? So you can hit some bigger ships. Take some bigger
But also, it
missions.
makes sense because that's what, like, if you look at like any kind of like aircraft carrier loadout from World War II on, you've
Mm-hmm.
always had like they've had like some fighters, some dive bombers, and some torpedo planes. So it just feels good to have you put on a couple of fighters, couple like attack planes,
Don't lose your head.
Yeah.
They'll be here
and I
soon.
think this ship would be a fun like support ship. So oh shit,
Here, I'm gonna share a mission with you. Sharing.
I almost made a deadly mistake. I was flying into this FOB like it was Bezdek, and I was coming into repair.
There you go.
I was coming straight down on it. There we go.
All right. This next mission should get me over the edge for phase 2, so that's good. That's all done. Now we can play the game again.
Righty, there he is. I think the first time I ever been to an FOB was for the race for Stanton. They came in, I think, while I was on my Vision hiatus.
Mm. Yeah,
There's
they're neat
Quincy.
locations. I was always wondering what they'd use them for.
Quincy Adrian is gonna pay the price. Where'd he go? He just lost. Oh, there he is. Come on. Step out. He's walking away from me.
Make sure we're not bothered while we're working.
Picking up.
Was there a player down here?
Not seeing our target.
Oh yeah, there might be a
Possible.
player one. There's a Hornet parked I didn't see, and I just saw a NPC running like, it didn't look like an NPC, just the way he was running, and my target, went towards him. So he must have been on the ground shooting up, and it aggroed my target NPC. Come on. There we
Well,
go.
look who decided to show up.
I like how you can hear the guy scream from your cockpit. I want to learn this precision mode a little bit better, because sometimes it will zoom like really in tight, and it aims my guns right at, so they converge right on the target I'm shooting at, and other times it zooms way back, and I have to kind of drift in from the side and hit him with only one of my guns. I haven't figured out what triggers that zoom in mode, where it pulls in the convergence. Right? It should be
Thanks for sorting that out.
enough of them that I can glide in. Yep.
See you next time.
How the hell do you think this is going to end?
Yeah, one time I was doing one of these missions, and it was in a really windy area, and so I'd line up, so my ass was pointed right at the guy I wanted to pick up, and I'd run back to the back of my ship, and it would be like 30 meters off to the
Right.
side, because the wind was blowing so hard. That was actually kind of fun, because I had to park my ship like way over to the side, and then run back, and then kind of wait for it to kind of blow over to the guy.
Around here, let's kill this thing. Alright, I got my phase 2 done. How many phase 1s do you need? I can pick up one and start working on it.
I think this would be so this one and then 2 more.
Alright.
And that would be the end of my. But I'll double check once I get this guy aboard. Did I remember my tractor beam? Yep, there it is.
This guy desynced right into me. Hit me. Annoying. Gonna run out of ammo just because I'm not able to track this guy.
Collect data pad from body, I did. Did I get it? Yeah, there's in my backpack. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's like a little bit of mission objective lag. Actually, I looted a bunch of these guys' bodies. It's kind of nice they have that nice backpack and that
Ammo
Defiance
low.
armor. I got too much of it now. And I also like these phase too because there's no turning anything on the elevator crap.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement.
Especially before, because when I was learning these, these missions, they had that you could only hand in one data pad per elevator, which I didn't know. So I'd go out and do a couple of missions and then put all the data pads on the elevator. I'd get credit for only one of the 3 I did, which pissed me off. And I guess they fixed that bug now, but I'm still not over that trauma.
Let me do some shares for you. Sharing 1, sharing
Right.
2.
Soldier, heard you're running this down for us. Appreciate it. Hey there, Rambler. Soldier, appreciate you running this down for us.
Let me check what my score was. I think I looked right when we started and it was at 1200 of 15. Yeah, phase 1, 12 of 15. So this will make it 13 of 15.
Hey there, Rambler.
The one I'm turning
Soldier,
in.
appreciate you rolling with us on this.
Which ones did you share?
Hold on, I got some weird tracking thing going on. Alright. Let's see. Sharing. Looks like all 3 have been shared. Or all 2 have been shared. The third one's yours.
What are they? Or
Assassinate and Search Party. They're all 71k missions.
Oh. Oh, I saw a guy because I tried the Assassinate one and I got low enough where I could see the data pad next to the guy's body. And I picked it up with my tractor beam, but I dropped it on my Cutlass Red's cargo bay, and because I was standing in the back, and it fell right through. But I saw a guy actually do it on a video, and he actually was able to grab the data pad out of the tractor beam. He pulled it in really close to his body, and got a interacting with it, and was able to grab it. So that was interesting. Yeah, because that's the one thing I'm always scared about when I pick up something with the tractor beam. I'm going to go like set it down. Is it gonna, disappear
Yeah,
immediately?
what's gonna happen?
Where's it all?
Boop.
So if that actually works, that'll make me feel much better about using, grabbing things with the tractor beam.
Right. Well, the nice thing about this Guardian is it has an interior, so I can still tractor somebody into it, which is nice.
Oh, there you go. I didn't
I just
realize
have to make sure I'm
Yeah.
careful not to get out the front. I exit forward, but I'm exiting the ship.
Oh, because it's got like a ladder and a back door, so you have to. How do you tell it which way to go?
You have to manually look at your exit, like wherever the button is to exit, which I think is like on your harness. And then if you hold F, it gives you the option to exit the other way.
Yeah,
So,
like
it's a nice little bit of extra work.
I was trying to think of which ships do that. It's like the Titan. You can. It has a ladder and a back.
Right. All right, got my target.
Right. Let me drift in.
All right. Target is hit. Select data pad from body. So let's see if I can. It's a little less safe on the ramp, I guess, than or on the thing than the ramp. All right, exit to rear. I also
I don't
don't
think
have
I've
the
ever been in a
big tractor
Guardian.
beam.
Even like at a one of
They're
those
pretty
expos.
nice.
So I had no idea it had an inside. I thought it was just like a little bubble canopy in the front that you would, so it was
Oh
a
god,
heavy
they're
fighter
shooting me.
with no engine.
Go up,
Actually, I
go
just
up, go up.
realized I could hear that. 'Cause I heard the bolts hitting your ship, and I looked around because I'm coming in for landing at Everest, and I thought, oh, there's some ganker here shooting me.
That's not good.
But I was hearing the audio bleed through from your side.
Alright, I should be able to tractor this body. I just made the mistake of going down on the elevator rather than using the elevator hole to get what I needed. Hey, free grenade. Alright, datapad 1. Got it. Okay, back into the pilot seat. The other one's gonna be a little harder because it's the recon one, but should be okay. I'll just come in guns blazing. Probably be alright. Leo, route. I'm radar locked. I probably should have paid attention whether I was going to get hit by missiles here.
Yeah, that's what the mistake I almost made. And as you saw from the last PL hangout, those missiles can take you out.
Yeah.
Data pad down. Yep. Transferring to warehouse.
Nice.
And completed. So this, theoretically, when you turn in, that's going to be... I might have the whole phase 2 complete for everybody.
Nice.
Okay, I might have...
almost
two
to
more.
the pickup location, and then I'll head to Tressler pretty
Yes,
quick after
if you have
that.
200-point pads, then that'll be... that'll complete my Headhunter phase 1 and 2, and all I have 2 CFP phase 2 missions to do, which is easy in my Gladiator. So I'm pretty
Thanks
much
for sorting that out for us.
done.
Turn to Kraig's now.
The pat on the head your handlers give you for doing their dirty work is worth what you've taken away. You killed a good person. Remember that.
Show me the locations to scout, and I'll see if I can find this body. One spot that's like...
You know, what I found is there's a body only in one, and then if you get down close, you can actually see the data pad next to him. Because he's not holding it, you can't bring the body up. You have to just grab the data pad only. It's just laying on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, good. All right. Found it.
Now, what kind of hijinks? Because we're all done with service beacon. Is this the medical one? Yep. Let's see who needs rescue.
All right, exit to front, and let's hope my flight suit is enough to keep me alive long enough just to get this pad. All right, I'm here. Carry the pad. Just gonna go ahead and start running back to the ship. Drag it in.
Oh, you went down and got him on foot?
Well, it's the one where I had the recon.
Yeah,
one. It's like, you know what?
I was wondering how you were gonna
I
handle
took
that.
a few guys out. I probably could have tried to finagle it, but I had to get close enough that it said grab the pad. And I don't think I could do that in a ship this size.
Well, I said you have to tractor beam in it and grab it out of the tractor beam, which I was wondering if you were going to try that.
Well, so the problem is, if you don't get close enough to the body, it doesn't give you the mission marker to pick up the pad. So even though the pad is there and you take it, it doesn't progress the mission.
Oh,
and so
there
you end
you
up
go.
kind of stuck.
Another problem I didn't even consider.
All right, heading back to Tressler. Come on.
We can pick some other hijinks to get into. Do you have any preferences?
No, I'm down for anything. Now we got all this done. I'll have to run downstairs to New Babbage and pick up all my guns and ammo.
Yeah, so scrolling through the mission list, see there's what would be fun, sound. I haven't progressed a lot of the other category. Like I was looking at like a bounty hunters. I'm at. I only have like the very low. Oh no, it looks like I have low risk. But I haven't done enough bounty hunter missions to get any fun ones. What's collection? Oh, cave copians. Oh, so that's this collection. Like category is going to be probably where all those new Sierra Club missions are.
Sierra Club, yeah. That must be what they're talking about in the Jump Point magazine today. There's like a whole section on like animals and saving animals and stuff, and it like kind of like skimmed it. So that must be this new faction they're kind of introducing.
Oh, in fact, that's probably what triggered all the conversations about it. Because I got all this information from people talking about it on that other Discord, and I bet they were all reading the Jump Point magazine and discussing, what they were reading about. Because I didn't think they didn't talk about this at all at CFP, or I mean, at SitCon. And I was wondering what sparked the conversation. Was there some like Spectrum leak that I missed? Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos off that. I guess there was a string where that base guy got on and was posting a lot. I sent you that. I sent one in our Discord. But I just saw Salty Mike had a whole video on it, I think today. And he was going over, I guess the dev guy was on that thread and made a whole bunch of posts about base building and base attacks and all that stuff.
Right, turning in. Looks good.
Yeah, the other Discord's got a feature I might want to see if we can get on ours. It's it tells you about whenever a dev person posts in Spectrum. It gives you like a notification, and so you can click on it, and it's called like Dev Tracker. It's like a Discord bot, but it takes you right to the Spectrum post and only to the dev guy's posts. So you don't have to like scroll through a bunch of whiners on Spectrum. But you can just like get right to where someone's dropping info or answering a question.
That is useful.
Yeah, because whenever I see it, I normally always click on it. Like, let's see what these guys are saying.
All right, did that max out your rewards?
Oh, let me look. Yeah, I just got a bunch of while I was in the mission thing. It popped me over to history while I was scrolling missions. But let me see. Yep, headhunters complete.
Nice.
Yeah, see, oh yeah, I have like 250, 2550 out of 1750 for like my siege twos. And you probably went over on your phase ones, right? You probably have like
Yeah.
1700 out of 1500, so you can keep on doing them if you want. So I was looking, where's the so so I guess we have kind of two choices. We could do some like bunker missions, like an Onyx mission, or do some more ship combats with some of those Foxwell.
Yeah, I'm fine with either one. I might switch up my ship, or we could wing up
Yeah,
through
so
the same one.
I was trying to figure out what kind of loadout I need. If I need to get like more guns on me or more or pull up a different ship. So we look at
Yeah, I think my paladin's still over at Everest, but that's got that bug where if you start taking missile fire, you die right away.
what are sweeping clears of Foxwell.
I think that's one of the like the path locations.
Wants me to go to a wreck site on Aberdeen.
Oh,
Gang has a setting with permission. Oh, gang's settled there at a wreck site. So it's a like outdoor FPS at a wreck site. Oh, it looks like there's also sweep and clears. That sweep and clear is a wreck site at Aberdeen, but then there's a sweep and clear that goes to HDS Hurston Security Facility. Yeah, so it looks like they're a mixture of either wreck sites or bunkers. Knockout drugs. Destroy illegal drugs. Oh, the combat scenarios. Part of me is tempted to go back down to Onyx to try another snake. So I said I was thinking about it a lot, and I came up with that strategy. But I think with 3 people, it's doable. With 2 people, I bet we'd go down there and we'd get
it'll be pretty
almost through it,
challenging.
and we'd die on before this we got the second snake. But I thought the way to do it seems to be like the have a guy like step out closer with the LMG and try to get his attention, and just be spamming him with bullets, and the other guy as the sniper rifle or even like a P8, something that you can get accurate shots with a
Mm-hmm.
hard hitting bullet, like P6, P8, Zenith all works, and you just like hammer the weak spots from the side, and then as soon as the LMG guy takes one hit, he immediately drops back, heals, and switches to the his sniper rifle, and the other guy gets out his LMG and starts distracting immediately. So that
Well,
way,
why don't we wait for this hotfix patch this week? Oh,
yep.
getting tractor beamed. That was weird. Some guy's shooting me with his, I guess it's his laser cutter tool. I don't think it's actually damaging me, but weird.
Trying to troll it.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't we wait for this hotfix too, because then we can do the rest of the
Oh yeah, we can get into the rest
bunker
of
and
this
stuff
facility.
too. Yeah.
It'd be neat if you could actually get more of a prediction on what site you were going to, because if we each got like a mission that those like earlier missions, you get the ASD drives for them, so you could get like 2 missions in the same site and we could share them, and so you could go to a site, get 2 ASD drives, and do a snake fight. I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm up for that Aberdeen thing. Sounded good. Trying some of that stuff out. You know, any of that stuff would be fun. I'll get myself loaded up with some weapons and ammo and be ready to go.
Or the orange level security threat mission. See if we get lucky and get a ace pilot helmet would be another.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen one fucking ace. It's not like I've seen ace pilots and I missed the opportunity to shoot him. Is I've only ever seen one. I actually shot him and I got his helmet, and I've never ever seen another ace pilot again. And it just shocks me. Everyone says this. You do the orange security threat mission, and that's the one that's supposed to spawn them at a really good rate. I've even seen videos on how to farm them, like using. One guy was using a pulse because the fighters don't see the pulse, so you can you get the ace pilot and you back off on your ship and you get out on the pulse and you drive right up to the ace pilot and he's just hovering in his ship and you blast him with your pulse gun and then you collect his helmet and ride back to your ship. He said that one's good because because the other ways of doing it is you risk like shooting him, but then you have to take care of the other fighters there. But if you wait too long, if you don't shoot him first, he might despawn and fly away.
Right.
Or if you shoot him first and then you spend too much time dealing with the other fighters, he despawns and you lose the helmet. So he said his method is since they're all sitting there inactive waiting for you, you can he doesn't have a chance to despawn and you pick up the helmet and the other fighters never see you. Let me go see that what did I say they were? Oh, sweep and clear. Yeah, wreck site, security bunker, wreck site. Aberdeen, what's this other one? Aberdeen. Yes, I have 2 on Aberdeen. Well, you're at Microtech. See if they're
Yeah.
under mercenary, sweep and clear, because you should have some wreck sites on Microtech also.
Sweep and clear. Let's see. Yep. Shubin Processing Facility. Shubin Processing Facility. Shubin,
Yeah,
it's all the same.
Oh, so those are all security bunkers.
Yeah.
What ship do I have up? Yeah, let me load out. I'll do the double P8 loadout that I like. The P6 P8 or the P8 P8. The machine gun. Where's my bullets? What do I have on my belt?
Got some Citizen Con weapons and armor I've got. I thought they came in. Maybe not.
Oh, you got new subscriber stuff for the month? Yeah, it's on November 1st.
No, I got like the Citizen Con goodies pack. It's in here.
Oh, that's got those. Doesn't that like those new guns, the pulverizer and the.
Yeah, I was wanting to give that a try.
I have pulverizer magazines. I always pick them up thinking maybe I'll get it one day, but it's way over in Pyro, and I've still never been to a contested zone ever. I've never stepped foot in one. I'm gonna have to do that one day. I wonder if I'm scared of them or like what's the deal? I don't think I've ever been in a game like this where there's been some features that I've never ever taken advantage of. So I think I must be scared of it.
Yeah, I mean, they're fine. I think I only have
Well,
one
so I think
smolder
it's like
backpack.
most things that happen in video games. They always sound harder than they turn out to be.
Right.
Except for right now, they said you have to watch out for if you ever see a guy, a lone player running around in like light armor or just like an undersuit. That's that's those guys that are trying to do that exploit where they knock
Mm-hmm.
you out and then they can steal all your special guns and ammo, or not ammo, but armor. So I got P6, P8. Oh, I'll get some extra med pens probably.
I don't think I want the scorched. Or do I? Yeah, I guess I do want scorched compensated. Just a laser pointer. Find one in my
Actually, I
massive
was looking at
inventory.
that and I came to the conclusion that the regular compensator 2 is better than the scorched one, I think. Let me see what I have on mine. Yeah, because I think what happens is you get like 10% extra recoil compensation, but then your bullets lose 12% speed. And so I started thinking, am I having more trouble with, because you get like 30% or 40% recoil,
Right.
protection. So I thought, does that extra 10% recoil outweigh the 12% bullet reduction speed? And I noticed with my P8 with the regular number 2 compensator on it, I can just keep it right on target.
Well, I think it
And
depends
so
on which gun you're like which
yeah,
fire mode you're using, right? So if you have something that's firing at full auto, you want more stability.
yeah, there you go.
Whereas if you have something that's firing a single shot, you want that projectile speed and that recoil
Yep.
smoothness.
So that makes sense. So the with the P8, the regular one makes more sense because it's slower firing,
Right.
and I'm using it more like a mini sniper rifle, so I want that extra speed. But if you're using it on a submachine gun, then you might want yeah. Oh, did I get my? I didn't get my other gun. Where's my PA SC? This one. What do I have on him? He's got a Scion one. Yeah, I lost all my reflex um scorched. That one that's the one that does the 1-3
Yeah.
zoom, and I like that a lot. So right now I'm rocking a, because it so I normally would have just gone for the Tau 4 scores because that one does 2-4, but it's a size 2 and it won't fit on the little P8. So I got a P3 holographic, and it goes 3x to 3.5x, which is weird. And here's the other one that fits on it is a 4x to 5x. So I'm looking for like a, a, one of the gammas or the like a PT2 or a gamma 2 that maybe does like a 1.5 to 3, or I want some kind of, because I like to have that 1-3. I liked a lot because I could zoom out if I was fighting like dogs. You can get more side vision on a dog coming at you from the side.
Right.
But I could also zoom in a little bit and take a dog out as he's running towards me in the distance. I had like 6 of them or maybe 8, and I every gun I put it on is I kept having that bug where it would disappear from my backpack. I would have it, check the ammo on it and make sure it was all like pooled up, and then I'd start running into the whatever side I was at to use it, and the first time I'd hit the button to draw it out, it wasn't there. It's like, fucking god damn it. Oh, here's my I tried a F55. and an Onyx, thinking that might be good because it's got that big magazine, like 150. But it's like I couldn't control the recoil on it. It was all over the place. All right, what else do I need? I got that gun. I got that gun. They both got scopes and compensators. They both got lasers on them. Yep. I got ammo for both. Oh, let me fill up my belt. 2, 3.
I need some sustenance. Alright.
Oh yeah, I'm probably dehydrated after all this inventory management.
Sure have my heals on me.
Oh yeah, I want to make sure I got extra med gun gel. Yeah, down to 56. I might need to get another.
Do you want me to bring a healing ship? Or like an Ursa, depending on what we're flying, or
What kind of healing ships do you have? Do you have any fun ones? You still have the Apollo?
yeah,
Did you
so I
get
got
an
the
Apollo?
Apollo. I do. That does limit us a little bit, but
Oh, how come? Because is it big or something? Hard to get into tight.
Yeah, it's pretty big, and you can't really fit vehicles in it. You could probably do like a hover bike, like a what's the little one we were using the other day?
The pulses.
Yeah, the pulses are good.
Welcome.
Pisces Rescue.
Yeah, I have a Pisces Rescue.
Yeah, although you have that Cuddy Red, right?
I have the Cuddy Red. That's
okay.
That's actually
That's a good
because
option.
Actually, I could, if you want to fly over here, because it'll take you a minute to get here.
Yeah.
I could call up my Cuddy Red and me here, put my cutter down. Because it will take me a minute to load both bikes on them. I could load 2 bikes on them, and you should be arriving then. That'll keep our downtime minimized. Where's door? There it
Your
is.
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Let me put down this drink. Actually, let me wait until I get the red up. That'll conserve my drinks. So 3, 4. So AR, SC, wait, it's not right. AR, SC, AR, SC, so slot 6 is wrong. This one. All right, got my recommended loadout. The drink down there. Start bringing up pulses.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Huh?
Oh, brevity.
And his name is John C.
Did he? Oh, and he's gone.
He just came in to see us.
Yeah, he just John Cena'd us and headed out.
I was wondering. I thought maybe he got his headphones because he was. I still have to laugh about that. You and I are just like chatting around, whatever, and like brevity's just down, typing in the chat. Help me, help me. And he just totally blew him off.
Oh, I know. So I had like the wrong chat stuff brought up.
Like, yeah, you had the wrong chat, and I wasn't even reading the chat. 'Cause I had the right chat up, but I wasn't reading it. I finally looked down, and I just saw like a whole thing of brevity, like, "Hey, when you guys get around to it."
What are these assholes up to?
Please visit us again.
All right,
We're
get
just
up
having a fucking
into
garden
orbit. I'll
tea
jump
party.
to you. Yeah, we're just having a good old time in the Lazarus cockpit.
But you don't realize how big advantage voices like this in the game, because it's so
Yeah,
easy
for
to say
sure.
I'm down, help me. Like when we were like in the snake pit, even like there's so much action going on. There's no way you could read the chat and try to keep up on that and stay out of like the worms or the snakes shooting at you. Yeah, I think for 3 people, it would be definitely doable. Because I think what you need is you'd need 1 LMG available to distract each of the 2 snakes once you get to that 2 snake stage. But then the one guy has to keep on. Oh shit! I'm in a small hangar. I just realized when I went to park my pulse to the side. I can't pull up my Cuddy Red here. Alright, restore this bad boy back down and move hangars.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
That was dumb.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Alright.
Alright, and I'm back.
You missed my. I was I was pulling up pulses in a small hangar with the intention of
to put
loading
them in the.
onto in a medium ship. I didn't realize as I went to park one of the pulses off to the side, and I realized, oh no, this is the wrong hangar.
Welcome.
I thought, what a fucking idiot. Alright, so now let's grab a medium ship. Yeah, I always, from the lobby terminals, I always call up a ship and then I have to store it. So I never like to, because I just got burned again in a hangar. I brought up my Aurora because I was just
I
using
hate
it.
using the lobby terminals.
I was just using it to switch sites, and the Aurora came up with its nose planted in the hangar, deck, and its ass was pointed up in the air. But actually, I got it out. I used my tractor beam and wiggled it out, and then dropped it. But it wouldn't let me spin the Aurora, so it dropped down on its back. So I had to jump in the cockpit upside down, and then lifted off upside down and turned it around in the air and landed back down. But it all worked. That was like the first time I'd called a ship from the lobby ASOPs in a long time.
Yeah, I forget why I did it. Oh, I think because I was at a location and there wasn't a hangar there, so I had to bring a ship in. I was like, okay, spawn my cutter, and then the cutter spawned under the pad.
Yep.
So I couldn't store it. I just had to claim it, no matter what.
When I saw the explanation for it, it was like one of those dev answers that I clicked on, and he said the reason why is that when they originally did the lobby ones, they were doing it for speed, because they had performance problems, and even though it was smaller, they were worried about performance. So what they do is they initialize the hangar and they call the ship at the same time with no checks, and that's faster. But when they did the instance hangars, they weren't worried about because you're in your own hangar. It's not like keeping pads locked up. So there they initialize the hangar and they check to see if it's there, and once the hangar reports that it's there, then they call the ship. So you never get that bug if you do it from your hangar terminal, but there's some roll of the dice that you'll get that from the lobby terminals every time.
Interesting, yeah.
They just initialize them both, assuming that the hangar will come in before the ship does, and if it doesn't, that's what you see is the ship is under the pad. It's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. So fix
Yeah.
it, goddamn. You probably
This
could have
is
fixed it faster than you could have explained it in Spectrum.
this is like the tech debt that they have. You know, it's just like all these
Yeah.
decisions, years and years of decision making that they have to look back at and be like, right, this made sense at the time and is now a terrible idea.
Well, and that kind of tells you like their situation also, because that dev guy knows exactly what the problem is. He knows exactly how to fix it, and he he could explain it in Spectrum, which probably would it's the same amount of time almost to cut and paste the code from one button to the other button. But he's not been given the permission to do it in their dev team, because he's probably telling his boss, I can fix this in an hour and have it behind us. But he's like, you have another hour's worth of work that I need you to do. Especially that is they have one piece of code that works and one that doesn't, and it's like that's so easy. Just like we can just move it over, just move it on over.
All right, cross points, medium hangar.
See, I fell. Wait, whoa! Oh, I don't have my helmet on.
Yeah, you should definitely have helmets on. All right,
Also,
I made it. I'm here to help.
That didn't let me see that my pulse wasn't speed limited, so I almost rammed it right through the edge of the hangar. So let me get off. Let me put my helmet back on before I forget. Oh wait, they just took my helmet back off.
Oh.
I got the round circle.
In 4.4, they will actually, they've finally animated your helmet, so when you use the command to take it off and hold your helmet, it actually like holds it on your hip like it's supposed to.
Yeah, you told me that I could lose my helmet, so
Yeah, right
I'm
now
really scared.
they have a problem. I don't know if they fixed that problem, but that's what everybody's saying about the Evocati. Is like, oh, when you take your helmet off, you could just hold it and walk around the station with your helmet on your hip.
All right, 1 second. And all right, here comes another pulse.
Yeah, I'll grab this one.
Location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Please visit us again.
Let me check. I probably have some extra goo to take.
Oh, look at missions too, Quade. Look at missions.
Yeah, I have 2 extra medbed goos. So I could bring one just for emergency's sake. Yeah, me grab it. Just because we'll have the freedom to do some healing too. Split. And now I can buy them here for only 95 rather than
That's
100.
good. That's a nice savings. All right, yeah. Look, I got sweep and clear for a wreck site on Aberdeen. Share that with you.
All right, here, go get that pulse, and I'll bring up the Cuddy.
I don't see the pulse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it just popped in. All right.
Yeah,
I had to be in physical contact with it, apparently. All right, flight ready, this thing. Shoot the whoop. All right. Good to go.
Right, looks like you're clear, right?
Yep, clear the pad.
All right, Cuddy. Cutlass red. Coming up.
Yeah, the Cuddy Red's a great ship.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun in it. Especially this, I love this pair of the Pulse and the Cuddy Red, because they fit so well in the back. and then you get 2 beds, which that's a lot of, that's 4 heals. Or if I'm running solo, it gives you the freedom to keep 1 bed for regeneration, and you can heal wounds in the other bed and not worry
Right.
about running out. And run out and open up the door.
I can get it. I'll get it from the pulse.
Oh yeah, I actually never tried that yet. I always end up parking it and getting off and opening and closing the door. And all right, enter the pilot. Fire up. Oh, why am I not getting? Oh, that's why I never turned on. Actually, I did have my helmet on before. I just never turned on the systems because I'm not seeing my HUD. There we go. I like to do the speed limit for 43. That gives me a perfect with my HOTUS throttle. Gives me, I can come up like this. I can get a setting where I just glide up really slow, and then 43 is
You're
still
not
fast
boosting
enough to
straight into everything.
Yeah, but then 43 is still fast enough that I can zip over the ground and cover like 3K going into a bunker really quickly. And if I go faster than 43, I start worrying about hitting boulders. Let's get why. Here, I'm gonna hop in one of these beds and hydrate because I let myself hydrate too low.
I'll set my spawn over here. That's for imprint. Confirm.
Yeah, usually that's the one I usually use for spawning, and I use this one for healing. So I'll switch myself up. I'll spawn over here. Regeneration. Yeah, something I wish they would fix. You should be able to set your spawn to a ship, not to a bed. Because here, with this ship, you get 4 spawns, but only 2 per bed. So you could easily get into a situation where you use up 2 spawns, and then you have 2 spawns left on your ship, and you end up back at your home location. Just because you forgot to switch beds. That's not right.
That's like when I was playing the other day, doing a bunker mission, and I landed next to a medical Pisces that was open. So I was like, oh, well, this is easy. I'll go set my spawn inside this random Pisces. Worst thing that could happen is the guy flies away and I spawn somewhere else, but who cares? Or it's abandoned and it's just a free respawn. And then I fell down a cliff and lost my body and everything, but I respawned there in that Pisces. And then on the way back, I had a wound, so then I went back into that Pisces and healed my wound, and it occurred to me that if somebody was trying to respawn there, I had now locked them out of it. Because I had 1 respawn and 1 wound heal, so he was at 95.
Yep. All right. Let's,
Alright, remote turret. Alright, I got your light. Forget, how do I turn this on and off? S.
No, it's, well, actually try L. See if that would be the normal light.
L, T, no.
It's normally the only way I could do it before is if you have to hit your power button. Here, do that before I take off, because I was wondering if you hit your power, that should turn off the light, but does it affect my power?
Alright, power off.
So I just got weapon system offline. Oh, but it's considering your light a weapon, because all my stuff is still working.
Makes sense. Yeah, so
All
if I turn it on, the light comes back on.
Okay, yeah, because normally what I'll do is when I first get this guy out, I run back to that seat and I turn the power off, and I run up to this seat and turn the power back on. But I notice I always have to
this headlight.
I think I turned it off because there were some missions I was doing. I was trying to be stealthy, and more like I was worried about other players, getting me. Oh, I think I was coming into ASD sites out in Pyro, and so I thought I don't want to like advertise my Cutlass Red sitting here, so they just come in and blow it up because I want to respawn in it. Oh, it did open.
Yeah, it looks good.
And we're on Aberdeen, right? Do I have a marker for it?
I don't know. I've got one mission. I don't
I
know
have a
if you
go
have
to
the one I
Caterpillar,
shared.
sweep and clear.
Yeah, I have the one sweep and clear location.
Yeah, let me see what's on my list just to make sure we.
It might be the same mission, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think I accepted one while I was waiting. I have a call to arms and a sweep and clear, and a sweep and
All
clear's
right,
track.
great. That's the one.
Do I see the mission marker for it though? Oh yeah, there it is.
It's like in the planet a little bit.
Yep. So let me take a quick micro jump here.
We're here to rescue you, lethally.
Why is this target red?
It's gonna make
I'm
you jump to
online.
the planet.
It was that false marker for Everest. Because when you take off from like a site, it gives you like a marker for it in front of you that kind of disappears as you climb high. I've noticed. It's frustrating. It looks like a real marker, but it's not. And even after you're spooled, it stays red.
Yeah, they need to do something about all like the Z fighting of overlapping markers too,
Yeah.
where just blips back and forth between the mission marker and the planet.
Oh, we popped into one of the sites.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? We're like right here.
I was thinking, why are these boulders up in the sky? It's like this thing really fucked up, and all of a sudden, oh, we're in like one of those weapon testing areas. I don't think this has ever happened to me before, where I've jumped into.
Yeah,
it
what are
like
the
this.
odds that it's like perfectly lined up that way? Because even 50 kilometers right or left in the rotation, or in the you'd miss it. Yeah.
Oh, I went to the wrong site. I'm going to NORAD or Nogrod. Oh,
Yeah,
because it doesn't have a
yeah,
marker.
it's close. Yeah, it's one of those derelict sites.
Oh yeah, is this one of those crash caterpillars?
It sounds like it.
Special boxes.
Great. I haven't been to one of these in ages.
Yeah, when I did these like several patches ago, I took some sniper rifles out because it's a really fun sniper site. Make sure you don't get too cocky here and come into a hillside. Yeah, they were all out on these moons. This has to be one of those puzzle caterpillars. Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I used to love coming out to these.
Yeah, well, they have that Cylon helmet that I like, the Paladin, and you can also get some of that light Atlanta armor with the kind of leather patches on it.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite light set.
Yeah, I got a couple sets of that, and like I think it comes in at least 2 colors. There's like a terracotta one, and you get your spotlight on this, and we'll check it out. This looks like this because they're all in pieces like this, but they normally had smoke rising from them.
I feel like my spotlight is very short range.
Yeah, it was also daylight on this kind of planet with the mustard gas.
Yeah.
Let me find a flat area to land here. Yeah, because some of them are in these little canyons that they don't have like cool. Oh. Place where I can get the door down. Maybe in this little gully here. This is some rough terrain I picked here to land.
Yeah, I'm glad we brought a smaller ship though.
I don't see any obvious. Maybe on the hilltop. Yeah, this might be my best spot because it looks like all the areas I was trying. I couldn't
Yeah,
get
I
the
guess
back.
right here. Might be at an angle, but that's all right.
Yeah, just want some place where the back door won't bury into the ground or be too high off that we can't jump back into it. Like right here, I have to go further up. Tippy top. Turn
Yes,
this
it's
on.
about as flat as you're gonna get. It's okay, it gives you a good sniper position up here. Yeah, that should be good with the door.
Yeah, this is where we just leave AU up here,
I'll go check it out.
and he would never come down. I'll just stay up here and snipe you. That reminds me back to one of my favorite, and I think we're still close enough that it's just a jog.
Yeah, door's good.
Yeah. It's only 350 away. We don't need the bikes that way. Oh, did I turn off the engines? Sounds like they're still on.
Might
Yep,
be.
god damn it. I left the engines on. Actually, that's pretty cool that you could tell that from just the environment of the game. I thought,
Yeah,
you know, that's...
there's a good chunk of NPCs out here. Yeah, I think you're right. I think these are the caterpillars that we can, like, do the puzzles in. Here I am not bringing a sniper rifle.
That's why I fell in love with the P6 so much, or not the P8 AR, is it... You can get some really good long shots out of it. But it's still good for like medium range. It fires, you know, fast enough that you can even take on some dogs, you know, coming at you, as long as it's not like 2 dogs and not, you know, 6.
Yeah. Alright, I'm thinking maybe 4, maybe 6 guys visible at the moment.
Oops. Pull out a med pen. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can...
Yeah, I'll go get a little closer.
Oh, got him. Took out
So
one
far
guy
up
already.
too, they probably won't even.
Yeah, they didn't even aggro the guys. Like looking around down. Oh, there's another guy. Let me see if I can get him from long distance. Oh, 1 shot down. Oh, got him.
Objective complete. Yeah, hostiles remaining.
Whoa. I wasn't watching where I was running and came down a real steep spot. Oh, remember that one place we went to in Pyro that where it had like 2 levels, like up and down? I took your little Fury down to the bottom level to...
Yeah, uh-oh, I'm gonna fall and die right here, I think.
Yeah, I just almost did that too.
Right.
But I think I found the spot that you can transverse between those 2 areas. Do I have a rangefinder on this? It's saying 0.
Yeah, I forget how to zero scopes again. There's a button that used to do it.
Yeah, well, page up and page down gives... I can set my scope, like right now I have it set for 100 meters, but like unlike the sniper rifles, the sniper rifle scope like tells you how far the target is that you're aiming at, and then you can adjust it. Oh wow, this is steep. So this one I can just adjust it, but I can't tell how far the target is away.
Some of these
But I just got the
interiors are
long
bugged.
range.
I just went inside of this caterpillar section and it basically has no interior.
Oh, there's more guys here than I thought. Here's like 4 guys coming in a little squad. Oh wow!
Here we go. Got some markers.
Yeah, just
One around the right side here.
Oh yeah,
This
this.
space AK is pretty neat.
Oh yeah, that's one of the new ones, right?
Yeah. It
Is
has
that the one
two
that fires?
barrels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
fires
energy.
ballistic and an energy. It has like P4 barrel basically, and then
Oh,
like a gallant barrel, but it only fires a single round.
let's see what these
Well, these
guys
guys
have on.
have pretty good weaponry though. There's one
I
guy
want to see what
left. And then
see what
explore.
kind of. They have Link's Lycan variant. I don't think I've seen that before. This Lycan color. Oh, this guy had a sniper rifle, an arrowhead. And he's got, yeah, the Lycan also. Why am I breathing heavy? My character's breathing really hard, but I'm not. Oh, it's hot out, but that's.
Could be it. I get up. Run and jump? This guy's in like a locked lower portion I can't reach. If I can...
We see. Yeah, some of them is you can just you have to like tractor beam like an interior box up
There we
up
go.
to the crack in the door, and then you can reach it. We check this one for interiors. Yeah, the gun
Still don't
has
know
a
how to
weird
get the
sound
gun.
to it.
My gun?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is very odd.
this is one I haven't heard before in the game.
There we
Kind
go.
of stands out.
Nope. I just badly injured myself trying to get in there.
Yeah, there's one compartment, like you said, that is all empty, but this one's got, I can tell it's got a flare outside, which is normally a pretty good clue, and it's got a piece of wreckage that is making this perfect little walkway to it, which means there's going to be something in here that I have to solve. A couple crates. I think I remember doing this one with you a long time ago because it's sideways.
I
Oh,
was able to vault
here
up
it
and
is.
probably
You got to
get
go
in here.
down. Here, yeah, here's another flare pointing me the way.
Hmm?
Oh, maybe this is even for one of those older missions because it's got those like little storage compartments that you had those things where they were like time limited and quantum limited.
Right.
So it looks like I remember there was some site there were some wrecks like that that had those inside of them. Oh, here's a door. Put my gun away. Nope, it isn't open. Remember, like one of these sites we went to, and there was some place where we came in, and the thing was sideways, and there was a way that you could jump up to the upper part. This seems like it's this one right here. So how do I get up there? Oh, there's the door. I see it. Ah, perfect. And a nice crate. Yep. Yep. Oh. So I made it through the puzzle, but it dropped me out to another exit. Oh, but it's one I can't reach. So, oh, there's supposed to be something in there. Let me go check again. It's teasing me now because there's flares like pointing me right to this place.
There's gotta
And then
be
right when I get to the secret location,
some
I
way
have to make
through.
2 jumps to it. I get in here without falling.
Alright, I'll go check out the engine compartment and then work my way toward you.
Ladder. There's gotta be something here. as soon as I drop through this, it's gonna drop. Can I stop? Oh, stop! Oh,
And made my way up into the engine compartment. Ooh, I'm overheating. Did find a loot box. What's in it?
oh! I found a loot box. There's one here. Let's see
Medical
what's in it.
pens and stuff.
Heart
Nothing
of the wood.
fancy.
Oh, I might grab this Heart of the Woods. I don't know if it's this patch or the next patch. They adjusted the prices on some of these little collectibles.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
back to
boy.
your ship because I'm very overheated.
Oh yeah, shit. I am
My
too.
vision's starting to go. It's
Good thing
Aberdeen
you
for
said
you.
that.
Fortunately, I didn't check any of those two middle sections, just the back two.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't be sprinting, but I feel like time is of the essence.
Oh, I'm having trouble climbing. I keep
I
sliding
know,
down.
they're at the top of the mountain here.
It seemed like such a good idea until until we die at the. Well, I guess if we die, we just get a free ride to the top of the hill.
True.
Okay, I think I'm there. But yeah, I'm at 30. I'm almost at 40.
Yeah, I'm 40.5 right now.
Okay, good. I'm
Very
at
overheated.
39.9, so at least I won't die at 40. I'll use
Almost
your
there.
numbers as.
Oh, no, I'm gonna fall and die. Almost. I'm like, I found a new hole to fall into. I don't know if I just immediately keel over or if I just start taking health damage, in which case I can heal out of it. Come on, 100 meters.
Doors down for you.
Alright.
Nah. I got the 40.3.
I may be in need of medical rescue soon. We'll see. Yeah, 41.3
Actually,
here.
if you go down, I could probably tractor beam you in, and you wouldn't even have to use a respawn.
I'm basically at the top of the mountain. I just have to make it to you.
Yeah, where's your marker?
41.5.
I see you. Yeah, you're 50 away. You can
I don't
do
know how high
it.
I don't know how high it goes. My vision
Oh,
is like getting real bad. Alright, I'm on.
Oh,
I'm on. I made it. Okay. And I think if you pull your helmet off, it goes down faster.
Mine went came down right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, but what are you rocking? One of the new.
I got all the. Yeah, this is gonna be all the. Probably that faction that we're gonna be fighting, and Nyx a bunch will be wearing stuff like this.
You're moving around so much I couldn't see it. Because when you look at that armor, you start doing circles.
Yeah.
You know, let me hydrate.
It's the heat.
I used up a bunch of my hydration. Yeah, it looked like my hydration dropped really quickly in the heat. Which I guess should be a thing.
Yeah, it makes
but I had
sense.
just topped off, and I was down where I would have been like an hour playing. All right, let me close the back door.
You have these extra beds on the Cuddy Red. You got 2 in here and 2 up front.
Yeah, so it's a 4-person log off ship. Yeah, I read that thing that they said that bed logging is pretty soon you'll be able to log out from anywhere, and when you log back in, you'll log right back into where you were. So kind of like bed logging, but without you'd never need a bed again. But they said bed logging was going to give you some advantage, but they never said what that advantage was going to be.
You'll be less smelly.
So now let's
find another thing to do.
I think all the ones I saw were all in Aberdeen, which is a shame because it's so hot when we don't have hot weather gear enough to go exploring those wrecks.
Got an illegal drug operation one we could do for 101k. Orange level contracts. We want to switch back to other ships. Find and destroy ASD site servers at location address.
What's that? What ASD servers are here?
It doesn't tell you what location, but yeah, it's just like
Oh, I see it.
go to the
Destroy it.
engineering center. Yeah, there's just like little ASD missions that can spawn in.
Oh, it's in the engineering wing. That's an Onyx mission.
Yeah,
Controls. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. Purge ASD servers. Yep, Xenotech Lab.
but it
I
doesn't
didn't
tell
think.
you
I
which
thought
location you're going to.
well, that's that variable that bug that they always have. Oh, so these actually you could if they fix this bug because it's supposed to tell you the location. Now it should say like Onyx facility XYZ, but then
Right.
you could theoretically get one of the investigation missions and then pick up one of these to the exact same site. What do you get as a reward for the? Oh, it doesn't give you any kind of special reward like an ASD drive or something, just money. Let's do the. What is it? One of
I've got
those
a
destroy all the drugs or just knock out
well.
a drug
Check this out. So
OP?
on the bounty hunting tab, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 missions that are sending me to HDSF Elbridge on Hurston. And they're bounty missions to kill. Looks like ground targets.
Here's a guy. I have one for a cave, one for a wreck site on Hurston. Then I have
Yeah, here,
Elliot. Oh yeah, you probably have a higher rep. So I see. Oh, no, I have an Elbridge. Yeah, Elbridge.
yeah, like Lokesh
Like,
Quackenbush,
yep,
Jinpao
and
Granger, Jinpaku
yep,
Granger.
and then
Yeah,
I have an
let's
Elliot. I have an Elliot Peru, but he's on.
and so
He's at
that one is
Hobart.
a regular, yeah, and that's going to be in a ship, right? Whereas these other ones are going to be
Oh,
on the
Foxwell.
ground.
I see.
Yeah, so I'll grab these other two. You grab those two,
All
I'll
right,
grab
here.
these two. Part of
Which
me
one did you
worries
grab?
that they'll all disappear. Yeah, they disappeared.
Oh, as soon as you grabbed
So,
one. Oh, but
as
I
soon
still
as you
have
took
both of them.
one, all right, so grab yours. Whatever's the
Which one
more
do you have?
expensive. I guess whatever's the more expensive. So I grabbed the 87K for
Oh
Toru
wait,
Carlson.
they just disappeared on me.
All right.
Uh,
Well,
I got an Adelaide and a Damascus.
that's too
Oh, does
bad.
that someone else taking them?
I don't
Oh, wait,
know.
I was actually I didn't refresh it, so I was sitting. It should have given me like a contract unavailable if someone else grabbed it.
Yeah, so when I took one, it wiped out the other 3.
We look at what was it? They were under Bounty Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Elliot is still there, and oh yeah, because now it's that site's being used by that mission. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, you want to share it? I'm out of the
Yeah,
mission
I'm just
stream.
going to look and see if there's also maybe a, no, yellow level under contract. Yeah, none of the other ones came in. All right. There you go. Sharing.
Oh, this is we'll get, oh yeah, HRT. Look at that. Yeah, I don't have that high. All right, engines on.
Let's go.
This one should have. We should have to ride the bikes into this one, right?
Yeah, it'll probably have one turret or more if it's shared with the other missions.
Well, this is a regular security bunker, right? So they have.
I think so. Yeah.
4 turrets. Now these. Yeah. One of the buttons. Yeah. 67 away. Oh, no, we're on a. It's on Thursday. No, we were. Be the first time in a. I think the only time we've ever both been on bikes together was that very first trip to Pyro I took right after I started playing again.
Yeah. True. I don't use hover bikes as often, mostly because I crash them.
I use them a whole bunch for doing something. Was there some event where we had to do bunker Yeah, I got up early this morning and then had a bunch of stuff to do in the afternoon, so I almost decided to take a nap in the afternoon because around like 2 o'clock I got really like sleepy. So I kind of like lay down on the couch thinking I'm gonna take a little nap here, but it's dangerous because I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna wake up like at 8 o'clock at night
Right.
and then miss the whole PL hangout.
Yeah, at least it's daytime.
Yeah, I like coming in these better, or you that I'm just having this. I gotta mount that ping button on my joysticks because I hate having to trying to fly into one of these sites, need to pull off and ping a bunch on my. I keep but I to find a little hill to do. I noticed you used to get a better view of the hills with the ping, and now it's like if you're up too high, it doesn't show you the ground terrain until you get.
Yeah, you don't really get the topography as well.
Weird, it doesn't look like there's any hills around this site. Maybe it's a bit. Let's look at it visually. Yeah, this looks like it's out in a flat plain.
Yeah, so it'll definitely be good parking far out. Can't tell what this other ship is that's out here, but it looks dead. Which means maybe they were too close. There's a ship out there. Yeah, they're all like 2K out from the facility.
Yeah, so that's someone that parked out and either hiked or biked in and then died at the facility.
Right.
But I'm just gonna log off. Oh no, actually they probably flew back in another ship, finished the mission, and that ship's still here.
That's some grazers.
Yeah, one of the ASD sites I did that. I died like 6 times in a row when they had one of those like taking hits. A little too close. It was when they had one of those over spawn bugs. So I kept on going to the ASD site, just getting murdered, and I ended up with like my original Cutlass Red there and like 6 or 7 copies of my Aurora. All stacked up.
I mean, I'm half tempted to go check some of these ships out because you can start to get good salvage. Oop, there's hits coming in again. Little pot shots though, nothing bad.
Where's the site? I lost my marker for it.
It'll be straight ahead of us.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah. That should be good. Find a flat spot where
Let me know where we're touched down. I'll open the back.
touchdown.
All right. Yeah, this looks great.
They're still limited. Right, I'm backing out.
Yeah, I'll come out to the side.
How did you said you can move the button?
Yeah. There you go.
That
You
is
just have to
gonna
get
save me.
really close to the button, and then use F, and you should be able to hit it. All right, let's kill some quasi grazer. No, wait, we have a mission to do.
You can still see the marker for the.
No, I don't see the marker, but I see like the two ships, and it was kind of like in between those. So I'm guessing we come over this ridge and we'll see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was flying right towards it, I thought.
Yeah, it's dead ahead of us.
But normally I'm used to seeing either the marker or by this time I'll see like a turret icon. Where's it? Oh yeah, there's the turret markers finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the
Somebody
best
left
things I saw
a,
about that Planet Tech is how they they kind of place the boulders better.
oh, Jesus.
Where they were like all at the bottom of like a hill where you can tell they had slid down the hill, or like in a little creek bed type pattern. They said, you know, right now they kind of, oh, here we are. Yeah, I like to park along the back side. I think I aggroed him by mistake.
Yeah, careful not to shoot this random Ursa that's here. I think I'm invulnerable on the bike.
You shooting?
Yeah, I'm shooting him with the bike.
Oh shit.
There's like a dozen guys out here.
Fuck. I'm on the roof of the place. I got off my bike before I turned off the engine, and I ended up on the roof of the bunker.
Well, I was in luck that all the guys were right here in front of the place.
You see if I
My
can
bike
see.
is floating away, even though I shut it. Oh, here. Okay. And it's back.
Trying
Yeah,
to save my
good.
bike here.
Got anything I want?
I hate when I make that mistake. Done that before and it just flies up in the air, and I've had to try to save it with my tractor beam. That time it like launched up with me still on it, and it dumped me off onto the roof of the bunker. Oh, I took some damage and all that. Sometimes these bunkers have dogs on the outside of them now. Did you see any of those out here?
No.
Oh, there's regular nine tails.
Yeah, I think it's just regular guys.
So we already got markers. There's like what, 6 guys down there? No, 5.
Yeah, I think that spawned the boss in. Oop, let's go down.
Right, yeah. Get my belt loaded back up. I noticed
nice of
that in the newer bunkers they chase you right out to the elevator now.
Yeah, the
Kinda
AI
like-
is improved, that's for sure.
Cause they used to never like, you know, cross this little boundary into this area, and now sometimes I've gotten like overwhelmed, and then they
It's like one on the left, one on the right. The other three are upstairs.
I can see a civilian guy because he's got a lot. What are you shooting? What's that?
This is my pyro mining laser, like heavily modified.
There.
It's super short range.
Is that Ripper?
But
Is that what it?
Yeah, it's the Ripper. It's basically a mining laser.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty great, honestly. It's my first time ever using it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard about it. I think
it's like a multi-tool that's just been like jacked into a gun.
I actually seen ammo for it, but never. Oh, is that another where you get into the contested zones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think it's only in contested, like I picked one up in Ruin. Seems to have all the good stuff. Tiger claws, probably good to have those tonight.
yeah. I used to always like to carry one with me. I've but more of
Check
this
some
light
of these back
oh,
rooms.
P8 AR. Just ammo I'm using. Another P8 AR rifle. Uh-oh. Spawn time.
Guys should be arriving here pretty soon. Timer's ended.
Yeah.
I don't know if he might spawn upstairs or something. I don't know.
Down by one of the
I'm not
spawn
seeing any
spots.
loot boxes.
Yeah, I just saw two like regular white ones, but no like red ones.
If the
Next to
mission's
top
bugged.
person. No.
So here's one. See, medical loot box.
There's the one spawn closet door down here, and it's closed.
Oh, I think I got him. There's a couple of heavies right here.
Yeah, contract complete.
Alright.
Oh, he picked up a gun. Oh, it's no. I thought it was one of the civilian guys. Where did they spawn? Oh, here's another spawn closet I didn't see.
Yeah, and there's one up here. I guess I was expecting him to have markers.
Oh, there's more spawning.
Let me see what I can find.
I'm getting 500k rewards for these guys.
Yeah, here's the main guy spawned with some pretty decent looking armor. Full backpack of loot. Yeah.
I'm back in that kind of server room area. Look at here's ADP core green. But it's like a fluorescent green. Never seen before.
Kind of. What is this? EO4? I don't care about that. How about this guy? What did he spawn with?
The spawn closet is open. There's no one in it.
It's the third guy in a row that's had a Ripper SMG ammo.
Yes,
lucky me.
I've seen a lot of ammo, but never the gun.
Yeah, I think this thing only has like a 25 or 30 meter range, but it is quite powerful.
Yes, I stopped using the quartz gun because it ended up having such a short range on it.
Yeah, here's the boss guys over here.
Yeah,
You want any of his ammo? He's got the good Nine Tails armor. Yeah, I came around this corner. They were both coming out at me.
Oh yeah, he's got a E9 or FS9. I think they pick up the grenade or ammo because I used to think it sells for a lot, but I think it's the missiles that sell for like 4 or 5k.
Yeah, and the railgun sells pretty well. I think it's like 1,200.
Atlanta igniter sniper rifles. Oh, some scourge ammo. There's a railgun. I might grab this. Wait, that's Cobb. That's the one.
Oh yeah, those are supposed to be. Yeah, those are supposed to be pretty good. Slow rate of fire though.
Yep.
But here's a P8.
Oh. Yeah, I found I got the ammo out of that crate. It had P8 ammo, but what I found is I don't like to have multiple P8s in the same location that I'm working out of, because then I end up grabbing the P8 that's not outfitted right. So yeah, like this one, I got the scope and the laser and the compensator and all that stuff on it, and I'll end up grabbing the one that's all stock. Here, I wanted the sniper rifle ammo. You have to give this gun a try. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see what his armor is. Oh, he's got it's a Nine Tails version of the Morzov.
Yeah,
ADP arms. Yes, it's all
it's a pretty
heavy.
good looking set together.
Yeah, and Defiance legs. Well, what's the backpack? A Thule.
Like a Morozov Thule or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like there's loot boxes back here. No red loot boxes at all at this site.
No, I didn't see any.
Yeah, the best loot was on the boss. What else is pretty standard? Bear. Lots of P4. Right. Let me check down here. Looking back there. Oh, I didn't see this loot box. Let me check this. Don't think that it's red. Check all those boxes. Yep. All right. You're on the elevator already.
Yeah. Yeah, so all those bounty missions are back, and now it's like HRT at Zachariah, HRT at Zachariah, MRT at Zachariah. And so they just all
Those
pop
all
in
can
at that
take-
same location. Yeah,
You pick one and they all go away.
yeah.
It makes sense because I'd hate if they all, if you got a one and then all of a sudden like four other guys show up and you're all shooting different bosses all spawning
Oop,
at
I
once.
hear gunfire. They
Oh yeah, the
spawn back
guys
in
the
up here.
I noticed that.
Are they destroying our bikes?
See what they're shooting at.
That guy is a
Oh yeah,
civilian.
they're all around your bike. I back. Your bike looks smoky.
Gonna be a long walk back. Oh,
Is it? Yeah, it looks pretty. I got the open indicator. Oh yeah, it looks like. I think I got a sit in the seat indicator button still.
let's see.
Can you fit 2 people on it? Does it start
No,
up?
I can't power it on or anything. Yeah,
Do
it's
2
dead.
people fit on these things like the
No, I don't think so.
Just-
Those jerks.
That was pretty cocky of you parking it right by the front door. I always park mine in the back here.
I know, that was I should have listened. Well, it's only 2 kilometer walk.
Well, I wonder if I can come in closer. We go back towards the ship and see if there's if I can follow the hills in a little closer. And just the ship. I might be able to glide down the ridge a little bit closer. I remember we had to hike, we had to motor over this hummock and it took longer.
I'm wondering if I can kill a turret. this Ursa, but unfortunately I can't get in the door. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in the seat and try it out. Others will be like, "Oh, great! I can kill this Ursa or kill this turret."
Looks like I can get significant. I can probably take at least a kilometer, maybe 1.5 kilometers off your trip. If I
Yeah,
come
I'll
down
start
fast
making my run.
We parked right at the back of like a long hill. And in the direction of the hardest thing ever is working if I can put the back door here. Getting off my bike. Do you actually get the F or do you have to?
It's pretty funny that they blew up my bike. Oh man, good old Star Citizen.
I'm like touching it. You have to be pointing at it or at the side. Oh, there it is. Open.
Yeah, you just got to get like the right angle, and then not accidentally accelerate really hard into your ship.
Pushed it, but it didn't open. Get back into position. There it is. Open. There it is. This is the best thing that happened this whole trip.
Yeah.
Just knowing that's possible. It's just.
It's a bunch of respawns back at the bunker now. Just wonder if somebody took a mission or if they just repopped that quickly.
Yeah, I think I noticed that when I was doing the phase 1 missions in the bunkers, they were coming back really quickly. I'm running up to the cockpit now, and I'll see if I can glide down one of the sides of this hill. Get close. Engines on. Like really small hits. I wonder who shoots at me. It doesn't look. I'm getting like the hit marker, but it's not coming from the turret.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm watching the turrets open up in
Yeah,
your
maybe
general direction.
Yeah. I was just taking shield hits. And that's what was giving me the extra confidence. Rebuild my shields again.
Yeah, it'd be a bad time to get desynced and then suddenly you're taking hull damage.
See how I am.
Curses for not wearing medium armor.
This time with no hits.
My biggest worry is just that if these turrets start shooting, even if you're on the other side of the hill, I might take some hits. Alright, cresting the hill soon. Should be close to you. Yeah, I see you. Hey, a cactus. Yeah, that looks good.
I wish they had a button that just opened up the back door and not.
There used to be an open ramp button, and then they like got rid of it.
Door
I
and
think even
all
before
my,
Pyro. Yeah.
and then every other like component locker and airlock.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be just
Well,
as hard.
unfortunately, I think it's also getting to be my time of night.
Right back down this.
Yeah, I think we're
Got quick.
pretty much out of range in a moment, so you should be good. Yep.
There we go. And you like in the race for Stanton? Oh, there it is. My microphone was way out of place. In a race for Stanton, I used to like taking the raft into the FOBs because there was a couple where there's like nice little gullies that came into them to get like nice and low and slow in your raft with the gear up.
Mm-hmm.
That was always fun.
Yeah, the Raft has such a good cockpit for flying too. This game
Now,
looks
viewing
so
here,
good.
I'm almost hoping to. I'm flying through a bunch of OMs here, hoping that there's a pirate. So I only
Yeah.
had that one ever boarding experience, and I actually put up a pretty good fight. Where I know I'd probably taken at least half the guy's health away, but he took all of mine, and that's all that matters. I thought it'd been so cool if, because he like pulled right up, so his cockpit, he was like in a Hornet, I think, and I was in a Raft, so he brought his cockpit right up because my cockpit was looking inside, and I was trying to not move, pretending like I had logged off.
Nice.
And then he like drifted around to that airlock and got out of his ship, and I thought what I should have done is right when he got out. No, because he had a friend there with a quantum blocker. So I was thinking once he got out of his ship, I could have then like hit my gas and tried to boost away from there. But his friend I would have still been quantum locked. He would have just got back in his ship and chased me down. Yeah, so I just kind of hit around a corner, and when he came through, just opened fire. But then he opened fire back on me, and he came in with like a with an LMG, and I didn't have an LMG. He just had the rate of fire on me. Remember when back in the old days before I started playing, I was looking at ships I might buy to get into Star Citizen, and one thing that always is back when the Cuddy Black still had the floor-mounted door. That was like it was
Oh, I
supposed to
don't think
be
I know
for you.
about that.
Yeah, it used
You
to
could
have
drop
like a door
cargo
right.
out the bottom.
No, is for docking. Because remember, like the Freelancer has that docking collar on the top roof of that
Uh-huh.
middle section. So the Cutlass was going to come in, and as a pirate, you would mate to that thing, and you'd drop your pirate guys into the Freelancer. And so the Cutlass had it on the belly, and the Freelancer had it on the roof. So they were perfectly lined up for that.
That actually be a lot of fun. I'm interested in when they ever get around to doing like the Legionnaire and their boarding action stuff, how that all works. Yeah, one interesting thing is they said that's why the Apollo, like rear ramp is designed also as a docking collar. It's like they intend you to like mate up with ships and evacuate the wounded. But like somebody made a point, they're like, or it's a disabled ship, so you can you can pirate it, and then if they kill you, you respawn on the Apollo and go back in. So you can kind of use it as an attack platform if you're going after a ship that you've disabled. It's like, okay, that's pretty interesting. Because if you do the Legionnaire and all your guys get shot, that's it, right? But if you do the Apollo and you have, 6 tier 3 med beds, that's 12 more lives of pirates that you've got to do your boarding action with. And Everest's busy. There's some
always
people
been
around.
confused about the ship-to-ship docking, because right now you can attempt it and it always gives you a refuse because it's impossible.
Right.
But all these ships have these like the Raft has that docking hole in the front. What other ship can you're like this? I come in my Cutlass Red to save you. I have docking collars on my side. You have that one in the front of the Cutlass, but I don't think you could get close enough to each other to actually make them work.
I think they're supposed to have little like extendomatic tubes that pop out.
I think they have to like put out a tube or something. So I'm down to 1. This is the longest queue we got of 2. Oh yeah, because Europe is waking up now. It's like
I'll just stare out your side entrance here and look down at Lorville from orbit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m. in Brussels. I use the world clock on my cell phone to figure out which server I should hop on.
Yeah, that's a good idea though.
So I have like Sydney and Brussels to give me the EU, and I figure Brussels is good because I think the UK is an hour earlier. So like so it's 5 a.m. Brussels, maybe 4 a.m. UK. Oh, I just got my hangar.
Top up my hydration. That wasn't too bad of a hangar queue. You said that was a queue of 2?
Yeah.
That was probably a minute at most. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 90 seconds per. Well, it gives you like a Q1 for 100 seconds, so they're guessing like 90 seconds per spot. But no, I noticed I know all 4 medium hangars at Everest here, and they all work. But I noticed what it tries to give me the same one I had last time, is what it's trying to do. Because I see that a lot. Is I actually know that, so I'll fly right up to the hangar I think it's going to give me. And I can see while I'm waiting, I can see all 4 hangars opening and closing. Hydrate. My free hydration. I don't think I ever used my cruise that I'm carrying.
I know, I feel like more often than not, I'm dying and losing cruise lux because I don't go loot my body than actually drinking the cruise lux. Just for safety's sake, move all this stuff into storage.
And one thing I'm trying to figure out also is that I've seen people talk about, but I think I'm telling myself I haven't had this experience yet, but if you put stuff into internal storage of your ship and it gets soft death, you lose it. But if you have stuff in a crate and your ship crashes or gets soft death, does your crate survive that?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've really tried any of that. I typically only store things like I would loot Onyx and maybe store my ship. Store things on my ship during that. But like, I never got blown up.
Fly back.
Yeah, because I just fly back to Tressler or whatever. Alright, pop out to lobby and log off. Thank you, sir, for a good evening. I'm glad to have those phases done. I got my paint for a ground vehicle I will never use.
Oh yeah, I got this new gun. I wanted to check the prices of this hard. They were saying they were gonna raise the prices of the Heart of Wood and some of those other
Oh,
things
you
that
know,
you
I've got a
can.
bunch of those still. They've been
In fact,
plaguing my inventory.
you can sell those here, right, at the admin. I mean, I'm gonna run up
Maybe,
and see
yeah.
what. I started my ship. I'm gonna run up because I don't know if it was this patch or next patch, but they said if because actually one time I thought I might just grab a ship and go out on a try to see if I could collect every single collectible out in the wild, just as a fun side project. But then the guy said that it's not really worth your time to do something like that in game now because they sell for like 5 AUC or something.
Yeah.
So why would you try to go out and actually have that kind of gameplay? But I'm gonna run up to the admin and see if I can see what the price of that is.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. I'll see you next week.
All right.
Have a good one.
If it turns out to be expensive, I'll put it in the
Yeah, let me
Discord
know.
what the price of it is.
All right. See you.